Reaching.
Because she's gonna start singing reasons. Reason, the reason.
All that reach out and touch, reach out, reach
You niggas don't know nothing about that shit, man. Y'all young whippersnappers, man.
out.
Y'all listen to
Call a
twerk
nigga
music
young,
and
call a
shit
nigga
all
unk.
day.
They ain't figured out which one we is yet.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Middle ground.
what's good with the world, man? Another episode of Competitive Dash Show. Another episode. First episode
Another.
of the Competitive Dash Show, man. We about to chop it up with the homies and give y'all some of our sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? Run through these segments. Everybody get their joints ready. You know what I'm saying? This is a joint approved show. So you can get your joints ready for the show.
Pointless.
Okay?
Pointless.
Yeah, so he jointless. Some of us is jointless. Some of us prefer not to joint. But anywho, man, welcome to the Competitive Dash Show, man. I am your host, DeeWheezy, and I got my cousin over here, man, Mr.
Hey, that's
Cuzzo.
me.
Yes, sir. What's going
You
on,
talking about
Cuzzo, man? What you got going on in your
what?
life right now, baby boy?
Not much, man. Over here living my best life, cuz, goddamn, with the gang. And I want to say something first. Goddamn, I mean, when I look at everybody on here, I see y'all, goddamn, y'all looking real handsome today. Goddamn. I'll throw it out there.
Hmm.
Goddamn. But was it Kel, right? From here, nigga look
Yeah.
like DC. Goddamn. Like
Who's
Cormier.
DC?
There you go.
Yeah,
So,
you get
so,
fucking by the predator like this is insane. I never stepped the predator told you like this. I
so
actually
that's what
kind
it's
of see the
on.
DC. Nobody has ever said that before. I can see it. I can see it.
It's so funny.
Let me see
They
that
here,
weight.
This one right
they here
here, from this
fighting.
view. That's all.
They here fighting ironically, man. So this is our guest host, man. We got our boy Kels here today, man, to fill in, show some love on this Competitive Dash show. Kel, what's up with you, boy?
Oh man, I'm good, man. I get opportunity to hang with y'all. It's always a good time. So I'm going, you know what I mean, put these topics on y'all. I'm here. I'm gonna make some points and make it clear.
Okay, for sure. And of course, we got our other co-host, man, Mr. Q Dot in the building, man. What's good with the Q,
Whoa,
man?
whoa, 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 whoa. And undercover host, we respect that community. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing, man? It's Q dot the place to be. I got the medium dreads. You got the long ones over there. You got D one. You got the Wheezies.
Yeah, my if I get it retwisted, I'm catching all of them. Just it's compact. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, we gonna we gonna chop into these segments, man. We got a few segments for y'all, man. We got stranded today, sports talk, what's going on, start bench cut, which is one of my favorites. Some Dad's Dilemma, Baddie of the Week, which supposed to be my boy Dizzle, who fortunately couldn't make it today, man. We're gonna do it for Dizzle though. We're gonna try one for my dog Dizzle. And of course, song of the day, bang of the day, man. So let's get into these things, man. We're gonna start off with our strand of the motherfucking day. All right, bud.
What's going
You
on,
up, baby
everybody?
boy?
Goddamn. So, hey, wait,
What's up?
relax, man. Let me. So today, for my first day out here, I figured I'd come with something real nice, something real special, man. Today we got purple slush. Goddamn, it's a hybrid, indica dominant, 75%, 25. Um, Personal, I like it. Goddamn, it's smoking good, real smooth and shit. Like a little fruity taste to it. Hopefully everybody can go out there, get you some, check it out, let me know what you think. Throw it down there, we can go from there. But today, like I said, we
What's
got
up?
that purple slush. Hey, if you got, hey, salud.
Okay,
Salute.
purple slush. That shit sound like some. Yeah, what you think about that, Kev? That purple slush.
All right. This is the man don't smoke like that. Last time I really was smoking, they had seeds in the shit. That's what I've been looking for. I've been looking for seeds. This new shit is crazy. Think on purple slush. Did he describe the taste? I don't understand that. I don't believe weed has a taste. I'm being honest. You guys
Hey,
be
this
saying
new
some crazy
weed.
shit. How about the
Nah,
seeds?
this new weed. Yeah, this new weed crazy now. This new weed crazy now. You
Hey,
said you
fuck with
had
it.
We
some.
don't
I'm looking for
know.
the seeds. Who got the seeds of that shit? Where y'all at?
You don't want so you don't want that. You don't want no seeds. So like boom, here go the slush right here. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, look at that strand, man. We smoking. Let me see what it looking like, man. See the structure on that fucker. This nigga got the light
Mm.
on and shit like he a real goddamn connoisseur.
All
Come
right.
on, kid.
Absolutely.
Back it up a little bit.
Back it up, back it
There we
up.
go. That's
Back it up,
okay.
back it up,
Okay.
back it up.
First
You
of
need a
all,
wristband.
I
You
mean,
need a
Now it
wristband.
looks straight though, for your
like
little
my brother
update
Q,
for us,
he
man.
always showed me the good shit, man. I know I
Hey,
see it, but
hey,
I just know
hey,
what happens in smoke that.
crack it for the chat, man. For the chat can see how that bit bringing. Oh yeah, chat. That's him. That's him, chat. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Trust me, chat. I know that's soft fluff and shit. You know what I'm
That ain't
saying?
none of that
Dent.
snickle fritz.
No, ain't no snicker
What's
fritz
his
on none of
name?
that, man. Okay, okay, hell yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
purple
So
slushy is what
I
it's
say
called.
give it a I say 7 out of 10. I ain't mad at
7 out of 10. That's not bad. That's not
it. Seven
bad.
out of
Okay.
ten.
7 out of 10 for Australia today. All right. So my smokers out there, man. You know, purple. Was it purple slushy?
Purple slush, yes sir.
Purple slush. Like, I've
Oh
never had
shit!
it,
I
so
think
that
my
sounds like
audio
some
just
shit.
cut.
Sound like some shit right there, man. Q, what you think about the
I
purple
don't know.
slush, kid?
That shit
My audio
look
cut.
like I might have to go find some of that and get some myself, you know. Definitely find
Yeah.
myself as a weed connoisseur, like the sweet shit. Cuz tell me
Yeah.
that it got a little sweet taste to it. That's definitely right up my alley.
Nah, for sure. So
Seven
he
out of
said we
ten
Yes
got
from
sir.
him. You know, that's
Yo,
how
yo,
other
yo.
people's Richters. Just know y'all, he
yeah,
got
we
a
hear you,
pretty high
Kels. We hear you.
tolerance, and you know, he a very flavorful guy. So a 7 out of 10 for him is good. You know, fuck with
Yeah,
For
that.
sure,
I
for
take
sure.
it.
No, that's
I'm
good. So
cool.
that's yeah, yeah. Kels, you here? You still here?
Was
While
in and out
Kels
this motherfucker.
get his stuff situated, man, we can get ready to head into our next segment. Well, I'm gonna wait for Kels to get back. 'Cause I don't really want to roll into it without him, cause that's kind of why he's here.
The
Want to
purple
get
slush make me do this.
Okay,
okay. If
okay.
it make him do that, then I might want to try that because I don't really dance. But
He
See what
said
I'm
I ain't
saying? I'm
no
not
little
much of a
drinking ass
dancer
nigga.
either. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I fuck around. I bust a
jiggy
move or
shit,
two.
he said I bust a
What
move too.
I just what he say? I've been known to cut a little rug.
from time to
Mm-hmm.
time, yes
Cut
sir.
a little. Oh yeah. Major pain, nigga. Nigga with to get jiggy out there. All right. Oh, there go my boy
Mm.
Kels. He back on stage.
Right, there we
Kels,
go.
can you
There we
hear us?
go. I get
There we
you,
go.
champ. I'm here.
All right, we got Kels back, y'all. So we can roll into our next segment, man. We finna roll into our next segment, sports talk, man. Let's motherfucking get it. So for this segment, it was supposed to be sports talk, but it actually wrote the other name, man. Technical difficulties, like I said, man, happens all the time. But anyway, sports talk. Um, this is what we bring in, pretty much what's going on in today's topics, man. My boy Ryan was supposed to be hosting this, but I'm gonna I'm gonna do his thing. I'm gonna do it for him, man. So for our first topic, man, we have Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, man. Is it hype or is it talent, man? What y'all boys think, man? These girls got real talent and a real shot to be superstars in the WNBA, or is it just kind of media hype?
I take the lead on this one, man. I think it's a mixture of both, honestly. When you look at like not only the media views that are getting, the eyes they're bringing, they brought from college and everything. They do have it's new fans looking. Hell, I I wasn't that in depth into the WNBA until like a couple years ago.
Mm,
They're numbers though. Angel Reese, what do you want to say? The me bound, she feeding herself. Her percentages are horrible. It is
me about.
statistically she's still getting the ball. You still have to go out there and put the effort in. She's not the tallest girl on the floor. She still goes out there and put the effort in. So to go out every night and still do that, and then with Kaylin and her talents, the shooting, the passing, she averaged what 1.3, almost, 1.5 steals a game. Angel same way.
Mm,
They're still out there playing good. They're if there's no way that she got the triple double record so quickly if it isn't a talent thing. Same thing with Angel with the rebounds. Like it's a
okay,
talent thing as well. These
okay.
girls are good.
So you think it's talent? What about you, Cuzzo? Talent or media bias, man?
So I think that technically it's definitely talent. I'm sitting here trying to look it up, but Angel Reese is snagging them. Like piggyback up what you were talking about. That's a skill. So you can't hype up 13, 14 rebounds a game. They wouldn't say that about Dennis Rodman.
Right.
They ain't say that about Charles Barkley. I'm saying just grabbing rebounds. That's what they do. And Caitlin
Right.
Clark, although she shoots a lot, more than what I would, more people would like to think, she makes I guess, an average amount of shots. So I feel
I
like
mean, that's
hers is
something.
more media driven because she's trying to be like, I don't want to say the Steph Curry of the WNBA type, like trying to be even though they got some shooters out there, but they ain't got people out there that brought the eyes that she's brought. Um, so I would say a little bit of both, honestly, because I've seen games where everybody had off days. It's what it is. But I've seen days where she got 9 turnovers and 6 points, 8 points. You know what I'm saying? Like that. What are we talking about here? How's that a future or whatever? How's that a not media driven hype when they're talking about it in the next game?
So,
So
cuz you think that Kaylin is more hype than Angel Reese?
yeah, I would say that. I would say Caitlin's more hype than Angel Reese, even though she's brought more eyes onto the stage, but she has been more hype.
Triple double. You
Okay.
can't
I mean,
like
I can
hype
respect
the
it.
triple doubles, cuz
But
like
see, though, hold on. It's a
statistically.
question though, Q. You said hype. So hype has nothing to do with statistics. We just talking about who's being hyped the most. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he right. Caleb being hyped way more. Andrew Reese kind of get dogged in the media.
But it's
You
kind of
just
it's
called
kind
her
of
a
a
meme
narrative
elder.
driven. That's not really hype. That's just narrative driven. They both are getting talked about. One's getting talked about in a good light. One's getting talked about in a
Right,
bad
I
light.
get it.
And
But they're not calling Caitlyn a meme elder. They're not calling her a meme shooter, whatever, funny name you can tweak on that. But I'm just saying, she takes a lot of shots like Cuz said. Obviously, that's part of her
but that's
game, chuck up shots. But, they both have flaws in their game. Let me get the real quick before you get into your thing. Kels, you
I
still
didn't
with it,
stress.
baby? I see you
you hear
walking
me?
around and everything.
Yeah, me, I can't hear y'all. So I think I'm
Okay.
over this being this way. How does it sound with me? You want me to have to edit it though? My bad. When I
No,
edit
you
this part
good.
probably, but
Hey,
audio
you the
shot. But if I
background.
can hear you a little bit, I can
We got a behind the scenes shot
reply a
and the
little bit
shot.
to say
So
something to me. You want me to talk
y'all
on?
got a double.
Hey,
Hey,
You got a
hold
shot
hold
on. I
and a
on. I
need
need
behind the
a
scenes shot.
brief
brief
intermission.
intermission.
Y'all think I should put a straw in this beer? You think that's more classy if I throw a straw in this motherfucker?
Kayla Reese or Kayla Reese. Kayla Reese
Mm-hmm.
and
Angel
Angel
Clark.
Clark. Yes, sir. But nah, man, I definitely think they're young. I think it's gonna take time for their talent to develop. I think hold on, my boy Kev just got back. Let me add him back. Kev, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm trying to make sure you can hear me. It keep
No, we hear you
on.
just fine.
I
We
mean,
hear you
I
just
couldn't
fine.
hear you guys. It kept on pulling me though, champ. Keep pulling me.
Right. So yeah, hopefully we can get the audio situated because yeah, we was hearing you too fine. We couldn't even talk. You were talking, you like can't even hear us. But
No, bad, champ.
no, you good, you good. But like I was saying, man, I definitely think they're young. I think it's gonna take time for them to transcend to what they truly can be in the WNBA. I think that it is a lot of media hype right now because I'm not a big component of taking young talents and putting them in spotlights because we all know it takes time to develop. Um, and so and they do that in a lot of sports. They take these young talents, one we're gonna be talking about later on in the show, and they instantly make them the city savior. And that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? So as I do see a high ceiling for Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, I'd probably say a little more higher for Caitlin Clark just because how her game allows the floor to be stretched and she can shoot the ball from so deep. But I do see that they can be potential, WNBA all team, all stars. I probably would put Caitlin more into the MVP race before I put Angel Reese, and that's just based on the game. Nothing biased towards that about my dog Angel, but 'cause I think she's a dog. But she got to get a little
Now,
feathery around that rim, man. She got to get feathery around that rim.
I would yes, that is true. She would average way more points, but Angel averages a double double. Caitlin's 25, 9, and Angel was what 11, 11. What's that, 8? They both average a steal and a half a game. Like they're both.
Okay, so let's go to
What
field goal
shooting
percentage.
percentage, James? If you break it down,
Right.
what shooting percentage?
Oh, I said that. Angel's going to shoot at a way higher clip. I mean, the way lower clip than
Percentage.
Caitlyn
And
does.
that's the difference,
Like
bro. Is the fact she's not as efficient. So like, yeah, she's getting all those rebounds and scoring points, but if you're only shooting at, I think it was a 30 something clip. You know what I'm saying? It's not very efficient, and especially when you being the taller player, you would think that that would give her a little bit more of an advantage.
Angel's also averaging at this point in the season. Angel's averaging 7.5 assists compared to Caitlyn's 8.7. Like they're not too far off really.
Well, and DeeWeezy, I think you have been a little too nice to both of them when you say that because they're young and they get better. For sure they do. But transitional athletes in any sport, even when they're young, you can tell, you can see, you know what's going on. They're not as inefficient as she is. Doesn't matter what sport it is. Immediately, if somebody's young and great, they make something happen. You can see a lot more with Caitlyn than you can see with Angel. I feel like she's a bigger product of the what we want to call it, the media
Moment.
push. The
Yeah, there you
media
go.
push, the moment, and I'm not mad at her either. You got to take your moments, especially in their side of the sport. You got to push how you need to push it. But for her to be as inefficient as she is, and all the credit she still get, it's clearly unwarranted. You know what I mean? I don't, but she's a attractive girl, and she's in every show she can be on, as she should too. I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? But her skills compared to her media presence is just not evened out.
You have
Oh
Rashad
yeah, for
Penny.
sure, for sure. I
Um,
mean, it's a package there,
you
right?
can't
It's
take
not
the fact
just.
that every night she goes out there. Even the rebound is an effort stat though.
Well, she overshoots. She shouldn't be taking four shots in a row. When is that allowed? For you to just take four shots in a row.
Yeah,
When your last name Bryant, first name Kobe, your last name
And that's
Jordan, first name Michael.
and
Your last,
she
Getting it
ain't
off the
either one of them,
glass.
Terrence.
all right, go
She
ahead.
ain't one of them.
But I'm getting it right off the glass myself.
You kick it out. It's three, four people on her. You gotta kick it out.
and look
I
what's
can
happening
get
to
it
the
off the
offense. The
glass. I'm out
offense
here
now is
working.
staggered, right? There's no more flow in the offense, and she just grabbing and throwing it, grabbing and throwing it, grabbing and throwing it. It's bro. It's all about flow, right? So if we can't flow, and the game becomes staggered because she can't put the ball in the hole, then it slows up the flow of the game. You know what I'm saying? That's where I see
So
it being a
what's our
problem.
take on that when Kalen comes down and chucks the 30-footer and misses three, four times in
Hey,
a
it's the
row?
same thing, but at least it stays in the flow of the game. Somebody can get that rebound, put back. There's a lot of things that can
Angel's
happen off of
down
that,
there
as
for
opposed
the
to
phone, and then that's Angel's job at that point. Then when that's Angel getting busy because somebody got to get the rebound. She's
well, they're not
down
on
there
the
to
same
get the
team.
initial offensive rebound. Like
I
someone's
get it. But again, it gives you more opportunity to keep the offense flowing. If I come down jacking the
now
30 foot and miss, that's just a rebound opportunity. As opposed to me being in the paint and breaking, grabbing and
But
breaking,
that's
grabbing.
that's
And
not
again,
really
this
in the
ain't
flow either
this,
because you're not letting nobody else really get. They come down, boom. I gotta get it off the glass, and now you're getting mad at me because I get off the glass and I'm trying to get my bucket. Like
but how many times we're gonna have to sit here and wait for you to get it? And then here's the thing. I don't want to make it seem like this is her complete game. Like, yeah, she's had some games where she missed and grab and miss, but she also has some efficient games too. So it ain't just like every night she out there rebounding. You know what I'm saying? But when it becomes a thing in my mind, it becomes it slows the offense up, man. I'm about offense flow, and if the offense can't flow, then it staggers. And when you get a staggered offense, you get these 20, 30 point runs like we see in the playoffs right now because can't nobody make shots because the offense is staggered. See what I'm saying? So that can cause stagger. Not saying that it does, but it can cause stagger in the offense.
I feel like though, but she at least is letting them flow because you get up, they get up, set the offense up, miss, get the board. I'm not getting up there and chucking it like getting up there, getting the screen, boom. There's still 18 seconds left on the clock when I shoot this bitch.
I mean, two rights don't make a wrong. I mean, both of them could be wrong. But I think Angelique's is worse. I think that's a worse idea to
Yeah,
keep shooting it
it's a
up
it's a it's
over
a
and
higher
over again.
percentage shot that you should make. Yes, that's where the it really gets bad because you're taking what should be high percentage shots and missing.
It shouldn't be when it's three people on her. Why do you think it should be more efficient? It's three, four people on her. Now it doesn't turn from an easy layup until you need to kick this out. It ain't like she keep getting over and over easy layups. It's like three people on her, bro. She gotta kick it out.
Gotta kick it out.
No,
Gotta
you're
kick it
talking
out.
about that's after the second or third rebound. That initial first rebound and go up, that shouldn't be missed. Like that one shouldn't be missed. No, that should be a bucket.
So you said she get a two rebound or two shot limit after that
Minimum,
first
What's going on?
minimum, two shot minimum. Nigga, what you talking about? I work for this.
Let's bring in Cuzzo, man. He's sitting on that
Yeah. Oh,
contract.
everything. All right, two. I give you two. I
No,
give you two.
it ain't even that. I feel as though I'm just listening and enjoy what everybody got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you get the rebound, I feel like you earned it. That's like getting the steal. You earn to go throw one up there. You got the possession back. If they would have got the
Yeah.
rebound, then what? Y'all back on defense. So let me
Yeah.
throw one up there. At some point you do need to kick it out, but should I earn the rebound?
That's
What we
what we
talking
talk
about?
about.
So we
What's
all
this?
two shot minimum.
How many is this you have to kick it back out? How many?
How many? I don't want to put a number
You
on
take
it.
it three
I'll just
times,
say
man.
Hey Q,
How many
I'm
shot
with
minimum? What's the
Q.
shot
I'm with
minimum?
Q.
I go
Two
two,
shots.
Terry.
Hey,
I
you get the
Two
respect
shots.
two.
You get the boom boom. If you miss that,
yeah,
and
the
you can kind of
initial.
get a
You get
pump
it
and get
back,
up
go up
like,
again. You get a chance at the again. Hey, we looking for the kick,
that
man.
bitch go out.
But
Like,
I'm
all
saying,
right.
what if you got foul and they didn't call a foul? Is that really a bad shot attempt then at that point? Because they didn't
That's when
call
the second
foul?
one comes. That's what
But
that's. It depends on if
also
it's the
that's
first or the second
basketball.
shot. Did you get fouled on the
So
first one?
okay, hold on. Let's pivot off what Cuzzo just said. If that happens in the NBA, if somebody go up and get fouled and they don't call it and they're yelling at the ref, what is usually the narrative of that person?
Yeah,
Wavering. He got
crybaby.
to get stronger. He got to get stronger. He got to be able to fight through
You know,
that.
I hear
Yes,
crybaby and
yes.
they start crying and shit.
I mean, obviously, if it continues, but that's what the narrative is going to be. So that's the same thing you can argue with WNBA. You got to get stronger. You got to be able to fight through that. That's part of the game.
I'm not touching that, bro. I'm not touching that. Mm-mm. Women are strong. They're valuable. They're real strong.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
We're talking
he's
about
No,
in their own level of competition. These
no.
women.
no fact. He
We're
trying
not
to
Not
be
about
talking
to
about
blow
funny.
them
my
as
social
a
media up. Not today.
Let's move
all
on to the next
publicity is good
topic, man.
publicity,
Let's move on to
cuz.
the
Go
next
say
topic. I don't
No,
want to keep us
no.
stagnant on this Angel Reese, Kayla Clark uh, debate, but let's move on to the next one, man. So tonight we
yeah.
got the NBA championship finals, man. Who do you like and why? Game 7 is on. I ain't gonna lie. Didn't expect to see this. I ain't gonna say that. I didn't expect to see these two teams in the finals, but when they got there, I did expect to see a Game 7. I will say that. So with that being said, who y'all like and why for tonight's championship game?
Shit. All right. Well, for tonight, I go. I
Be
run off first.
mindful. Hold on. Be mindful,
Because you
cuz.
got DeeWeezy, you gotta throw somebody in that fire.
Hold on. Look though. All right. I call the names out, but be mindful. Um, this will air after, so you're really Nostradamus. You predicted something that's gonna happen before
It's
the show come
Negro
out.
Diamonds. First off, fuck my
Okay.
whole buddy.
Okay. My bad, brother. Hey, I'm righteous. My bad,
Talk
brother.
that shit.
So, who I think gonna win tonight? You know, I talked
Hmm.
to little Birdie. Birdie, and time about Birdie said, "Hey man, this nigga's gonna win, man." I said, "Who you talking about?" I'm like, "Shit, man. Give me the home team. Money line, though. Money line."
Hey, that was a lot of stalling to get to a point, but I feel like you did
All
that.
right, Ken.
Okay.
No, the reason being, well, OKC has lost, like, including the regular season, like 4 games at home this year. Like some stupid low number, 4 or 5 games. I can pull up the stats, whatever, but it's a really
Oh, you talking about
ridiculous
regular
number.
season? Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
and
Okay.
the playoffs too. They lost 2 home, yeah, 2 home games in the playoffs. Goddamn. So it's not like
I
for
know
two or
one was
three.
in
Some shit.
Indiana.
Yeah, they did. They did lose to Indiana, and I'm sorry, it's probably 3. Correct that because it was 2 before that.
Okay. So,
But
but even
still,
still, so okay. So you like the home team? You think
give
Shay's
me
gonna
the
get it
home
done?
team. Because what's going to need to
I
happen is what happened last game was something that hasn't happened for Indiana really too much, where they win and Halliburton doesn't score 20 more points. He finished the game with like 14 points and they still won in a blowout, which means the role player stepped up, which means they would need to do that again on the road. Role players play better at home than they do on the road. So you're
understand.
expecting
I
TJ
know.
McConnell to give you whatever 12 or Obi to
But
give
we ain't
another
gonna do that about
dub.
Home Alone. Home Alone gonna ball every night. Home away don't matter. Home Alone out there. Let's not do that, man.
Okay, so that if we give you 10 points, that's gonna be the difference. What about you need another 20? You got 20 from Obi.
Listen. I agree with you, bro. It's gonna take more than just Home Alone to go out there. But I like what TJ McCollum been doing in this playoff series. Q, what you got over there, big dog? Who you like? Who you taking, big dog?
Uh, I actually disagree with Cuz on this one, man. I got the Pacers winning. I just
Okay.
like what the
Hey,
Pacers been doing this year, man. Games that they shouldn't have won, they've won. They've been in close games. Both teams, me and brother was talking earlier, both teams have had blowouts on
Right.
each side. So, neither one of them's had it hasn't gone heavy either way. Role
Right.
players have stepped up, even when Halliburton has a shine. Role players have stepped up, even when Shea hasn't had his best games. So I think they both match up well. I kind of don't want to say I told you so because no, it's not on camera. I felt like I've said this was gonna go 7 because I just like the way these teams match up. I just think
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a good close game. I just think down the end they just gonna pull it out. Indiana
Yeah.
shown like they have these magical moments, and I think they just they're
So you
still
think
due
it's the
for
Pacers?
another one.
Yeah. Pacers is this will be the first time in franchise history, so it'll be some historical shit. What about you, Kels? What you got? I
Hey,
know you're a
first of
big
both.
basketball guy, but what you got over there, man?
Wait, one thing. This would be the first for both of them, right? Neither one of them ever won a championship, right?
Well, for OKC will be for their franchise, but they won one at the Supersonics, so they switched over from
Oh, okay,
Seattle Supersonics to OKC Thunder. So for the OKC, it'll be their first
okay,
as
okay.
OKC, but not their first organization.
All right. My guess who wins? All right, this is just a pure guess. You gotta
Okay,
go
yeah, we
with
all guessing.
you gotta go with the home team though. Go with home team. And
Okay,
OKC's at home.
OKC,
You gotta go with
yeah,
them.
OKC,
You know, it's been close.
OKC
There's
at home.
been back and
Yeah,
forth battles. Halliburton been playing like ass. You know what I mean? They should have pulled him from the one game when I'm guessing was injured. Only reason I know about it because I put some money on him to goddamn shoot through, make three threes. On
Oh, okay.
Halliburton, that's for certain. Don't put no money on Halliburton. No, so yeah, I'm
Don't put
going
it with
OKC. I don't trust Halliburton. Now I don't think those role players gonna be able to bring it to OKC. You know that's rare. You get role players to take that shit on the road. I mean, so that's my view on it.
Hey, it's gonna be hard to do, man. You know, you're going into OKC. You know that crowd is gonna be tough. They're gonna be loud. I like what Cuz said, man. It's hard for role players to play their role on the road. You know what I'm saying? So you need your stars to do star stuff, and that's why I think
Mm-hmm.
Indiana has their biggest problem is who's the star, right? Some can say Halliburton, some can say Siakam.
Pascal,
You know, yeah, you got these
conference
guys
champ.
that can come
Yeah,
in and
That
give
for
you
boy
the
put that
offense.
woo, did he?
Yeah, but
Which
here's the
one of
thing
them
at
got
the
a
end.
nickname? Did you say somebody home alone? That's CJ McConnell. He got to be the superstar, right? Superstars get
No,
nicknames,
that
right?
don't. Well, I'm sure Halliburton got a nickname. I just don't know it. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell?
They call it.
What the hell,
Yeah,
Leonte?
there you
What?
go, Feliante. I like it. We
Hey,
call it
actually,
Leante.
I changed my pick. I'm going Pacers, man. I'm going
Okay.
Pacers.
So what made you change your pick? Why did you change your heart, man?
oh, he cut out. He was saying, I, I can hear him. He was saying because of witchcraft.
He's going witchcraft.
Because of
Okay,
witchcraft.
okay. He's talking about he's talking about
I need
that
to talk to my
juju.
We're going with the
residential witch.
witchcraft fight. We're gonna go with the
Yeah,
witchcraft.
yeah.
We're going with the witchcraft, man. See, I can roll this out behind the head.
You gonna hit him with that woo?
We got to go for him. He did the one once. He gonna do the one again. They couldn't win the game.
No, for sure, for sure. I like
So the panel,
OKC, man. I like
oh, 2-2.
OKC. I
Look
like
at that.
OKC. Yeah, yeah, we 2-2. Uh, I mean, I know Kale's kind of throwing his woo out there, but he probably is really probably 3-1. But I do think OKC get it done. I think unlike Indiana, Shea has. I mean, OKC has an All Star in Shea, and I think because of that reason, they know who to go to in clutch times. You know what I'm saying? You can argue that, but what I'm saying is they know who to go to when the game's on the line. So now it's gonna come down to a game of
That's 2.5.
runs.
You can't see.
Well, who? Okay, well, who your 2.5 stars? Who you like?
Shay,
Him and Jalen.
obviously. Jalen will. Jay will. Goddamn me. J Dub, what they call him?
Yeah,
Goddamn.
J Dub.
And
Okay.
then Chet. He sometimes he a
Chet.
half like he
That's your
sometimes.
half a star.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I think J Dub is definitely coming into his own. I've always been a big fan of J Dub, man, especially in this playoff run, man. I think he's really starting to show everybody what he can do. He's an aggressive ball player, man. I like that. I like people that are aggressive, go downhill, attack the lane, and that's what J Dub do. So,
Oh,
I like OKC. I think OKC gonna get it done. I think, uh, Shea gonna finish
I don't
finish the
subscribe
finish
to
the
that.
season off right.
Cause y'all writing off Pascal. People keep forgetting Pascal is the NBA champion. Pascal's been here, bro.
Hey,
Like,
so is Caruso. Don't do that. So is Caruso. What we
who played a
saying?
bigger role in their championship team?
Man, one could argue they both played a
Rosie.
role. One could argue they both played a very
Cuz,
big
I
role.
hate that. Shut up.
One
No,
could
he
argue they
didn't.
both played a very big role. You had Kyle Lowry. You had people in Toronto other than Siakam. And
Yeah,
to
but
be fair,
Pascal.
Siakam made a name for himself in that playoff run. People didn't know who he was prior to that. You know what I'm saying?
Cause why? Because it was Kawhi, Pascal, and Kyle Lowry would be, sometimey.
Oh,
What
so
cuz
now
what you
they
did?
now they
No,
What
now
you
they
did?
no. Who's I thought they had
What you did, cuz they had Fred
didn't they
Van
have
Fleet
Van
because
Vliet too?
cause yeah.
Wait, hold on. Didn't they have
Fred
Van
Van
Vliet?
Fleet also made his name. He did make his name in that playoff
Okay,
run as
wait a
well.
minute
That's where he
now.
get his bag
Respect that
from.
man.
But it
hmm
was Pascal
It was Pascal that
after
made the game winning
Kawhi.
shot, right? Okay,
It was
Pascal the one that got
Pascal
them boys to
after
the finals,
Kawhi.
right?
After Kawhi, it was
Hey,
Pascal.
if
Stat
that
Oh, okay,
ball don't
wise,
all right.
bounce in, if that ball don't bounce
statistically,
in, I'll just go ahead. I was just
uh,
gonna say that ball
statistically,
don't bounce in.
Pascal's up there. Pascal, it goes Kawhi and then Pascal. Fred Van Fleet and them niggas was cool. That's why it was cool.
So
It
they
was
come to
nice.
Kawhi, they come to Kyle Lowry team and they jump him instantly. That's what you're saying. Kyle Lowry, who wasn't the man no more.
Kyle Lowry was an integral role. He put that big old rumpo niggas and
There you go,
was
that
doing his
crazy
job.
stuff, man. All right, so we panel split 2-2, man. We both, kind of going both sides, man. It's gonna be a great game tonight, so we definitely gotta hurry up and get out of here so we can watch
Picture
that
Pascal with his
motherfucker.
eyes rolled.
Yeah, fuck it. And then gonna be out there looking like Papa Shango. All right, for our next topic, man, NBA draft is coming up in the next couple weeks, a couple days now. My bad, man. Stuff was rolled a little bit ago. But next couple days now, Do y'all think Cooper Flag is the consensus number one pick of the draft this year, man? What y'all think?
Is that a real question?
I mean, obviously it's a real question. I know the obvious
Maybe.
answer too, but let's go by what's your opinion and why do you feel he deserves that number one pick? Cause
Okay,
of.
so all right, don't make much sense why we got this question on there because everybody know Cooper Flag is the best collegiate big man coming out of the college
What about
ranks.
Ace Bailey?
I said big man. Ace Bailey's a guard, and he's possibly not even that
Bro,
good.
Ace Bailey like 6'10".
Let me pull him up.
Look him up,
That's
man.
new from Rutgers,
Ace
right?
Bailey, man. Yeah, dude from Rutgers. And I ain't coming at cool. I'm just, I'm throwing devil advocates, man. You said hands down and shit. Like, hold on, bro. What about my dog Ace Bailey, bro? Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, do your homework. Do your
Oh,
homework on
this
Ace
is
Bailey, huh?
what? Okay, that's good. I'm glad I pulled this up. What did Rutgers do?
Here you go with this new shit, bro. That's a team. That's a team thing, bro. We talking about individualness. You talking
What did?
about team
Okay,
shit.
so
What
individually,
Duke did? What Duke did?
indiv-
They ain't win.
where was Duke at? Was it in the Final Four, right?
Well, here you go, man. Nah, you gonna
Was
pull
it
it
the
up? Let's
finals
see.
or the championship? No, they lost in the conference champ, right? They didn't even make the tournament, did they?
They
They ain't made the
lost.
tournament. Fucking talk about what they do. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, here you go, man. How far they go? Let's see. How
Duke?
far did Duke go this year in tournament? Let's see. How far did Duke go? Look, well, that's too broad. They don't be knowing. They like, nigga, what you mean? Like, man, how far they win the tournament, man? Damn. All right, let me see. Here we go. Here we go. They gonna show the tournament stats down here too. Regular season. All right, Duke Blue Devils. They finished third, and then they went to the Final Four. Okay, lost to Houston. That's right. Now, what them boys Rutgers did? Hold on, man. You still talking about team effort? We talking about recruits for Duke and recruits from Rutgers. What are we talking about? I'm talking about individualism, bro.
Okay, individually, he led Duke a better program more than Ace Bailey led Rutgers a shitty program.
So you saying he better? That's what you say. Say he better then.
I did. I already said you the one that started rebutting on me because I'm the one that said, goddamn, hands down, the best recruit coming out of college.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I gotta play devil's advocate. I
I
gotta
think we
throw another
lost
name
No,
in
you
Ken.
the
need to play a
pot.
role, Jabroni. That's what you need to do.
I got no man. Okay, okay. So let me see. Who else we got in there? We got oh yeah, Dylan Harper for Rutgers coming out. Trey Johnson coming out. Um this dude from Baylor. I remember the dude from
So
Baylor,
wait,
but
they
I
got
can't
Rutgers got two niggas on the top five, right? And the niggas still suck. That what we saying?
what you mean?
Top five
How
draft
so what
picks.
do you consider good for Rutgers? What you mean? Let's see, how far did Rutgers make it? I probably butchered that name. They gonna get me right though. There we go. Baby, what's up, baby? Papa Live, what's up? Later on, give me a minute, okay? All right. Let me see. Oh, did they make it yet?
I said, did you mean suckers? That's what Google will tell you. Did you mean suckers, huh? The fuck?
I was trying to see, right? Hold on, let's go ESPN. Let's go ESPN.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Okay, here we go. ESPN. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see where we at, boys. And let's see. Damn, Rutgers was ass, bro. They was 15 and 17. They ain't made the damn tournament.
All right then.
They had a tough schedule, though. No, I'm just playing. But I mean, I'm saying we're talking about programs and we're talking about individualism, bro. I
But
get what
again, I
y'all
said
mean.
I told you Cooper Flag individually led a better program than Ace Bailey and goddamn what the fuck you talking about? Dylan Harper.
Well, I just do Dylan Harper because he's projected number two. I like Ace Bailey. I think he got a good game. You know what I'm saying? He's a big 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" wing guard, wherever you want to put him at, bro, that can space the floor. I think he's gonna be a problem, bro. But you can't pass on a nigga like Coop. I get it. I just have to, I gotta see where y'all at with it, man. See where y'all at with it. Q, you is this a unanimous panel or do we got some more?
Very unanimous panel. I don't think it's too much being question about it. I
Okay,
think,
hold on, I forgot to throw my dog on stage, man. Let me get my dog up there, man. Big cool.
yeah, man. He's not only
So
that, he
let's
has
see.
like the most media hype around him as well too. You got to think that they like stories. And Draft
No
is also
facts.
storyline driven. So,
No facts. Facts. I mean, I like Cooper Flack. I think he's for real. I watched my dog play a little bit this year at Duke. I am a former Duke fan. After Coach K left, man, we all left, man. It's all about Coach K. But I'm a Gator for real. But I like Coop, man. I think he's gonna be for real. Bro, it's hard to project what anybody's gonna be when it comes to the NBA, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get these guys coming in that's hype with all these expectations, and then they get to the league, and sometimes they cut it, sometimes they don't. So I'm wishing my
I
dog the
also think
best.
it's a lot depends on where you're drafted, man. And if the Mavericks do keep that pick, that's a good, organization to go into and play with these guys and have these vets to learn from and be on a competitive team. Like you can go that route or you can go the LaMelo route where you just get paid and play basketball and don't really seem like you're trying to win that much.
So
Dallas,
what?
Dallas.
The
So he'll
Mavericks.
probably end up obviously landing in Dallas, which is a great space for him to land and develop behind great vets that'll teach him how to play.
He
Um,
has no
it's
pressure
actually
like
kind of a
anything.
win-win for bro because he didn't go to a crap organization where you go to a crap organization, yeah, you got a more chance to average more points and be that guy. But this way, you can kind of learn and kind of grow. And I think this is the best possible scenario for him. Is Dallas got the number one pick when they probably shouldn't have got it,
That's
obviously.
why I say the LaMelo, you kind of get that LaMelo effect where you
Well, Lamelo went to a bad organization though, so just saying.
and they don't care about winning and putting proper pieces around him. So as he gets a good, he's in an organization that has vets that you see they want to try to be competitive each year. He
Right.
don't have the added pressure of coming in and having to be that guy.
No, facts. Facts. So, all right, I guess it's unanimous, man. Cool. I had to throw you out there, bro. Show my dog some love, man. Y'all be sure to check out the draft coming up. I think it's like the 27th, 28th. I don't know. Coming up in a couple days, man. Y'all do research it. All right, man. We was gonna go to a boxing topic because my boy Kels is a former boxer, but he was having some technical difficulties. Unfortunately, he had to bang out. I don't think he'll end
Butterbean.
up coming back. But we gonna keep the original topic we had up here, which is, do y'all think them Eagles got a chance to repeat this year?
Yep.
I mean, obviously we got a biased person. We missing two guys on the panel, so we already kind of know where everybody at with it. Because being unbiased, do you think the Eagles got a real shot to win the repeat this year?
Well, if you want a real honest answer, anybody has a
Yeah.
chance to win. So that's what we yes they do, because everybody got a chance at the beginning. Everybody's 0-0. Um,
Yeah.
do
Semantics.
I think they're going to repeat? Probably not. Um, yeah, probably not. Who's going to beat them? I don't know. They might beat themselves. Injuries beat a lot of teams. So you're
Yeah,
asking for
yeah,
a
you're
team to
right.
stay healthy for 20 something weeks and be able to compete at the highest level to beat other teams that's trying to stay healthy as well. It's possible, but it's not probable. That's why it doesn't happen that often. So
So what did you? So if you had to put a number percentage on it, what number percentage would you put on it for them to repeat this year?
the odds of them to repeat
Yeah, give me a number. Talk
lower
to
than
me.
what Vegas got it at. I'll tell you that. The
Okay,
fuck.
well that's just we ain't gonna. He's a gambler. You gotta forget. I said percentage, but we throw percentage of win percentage.
Um,
Okay, I'll give you a hit. Is it higher or less than 10%?
you say higher less than
Chance of
10%?
chance of winning next year. Yeah.
No, it's higher than that. It's probably like, mm, I say maybe to repeat. I say 40% chance. So it's a chance,
Okay.
but I don't think it's
Hey, I
probably yet.
think if you were telling me as an owner, I got a 40% chance to repeat, which is hard to do, I would take those odds. I take them. 40% chance. Yeah, give me them. Give me them.
I
All
say
right,
it's
Q.
possible, not
Mr.
probable.
Bias.
I
Yeah,
like it. We lost some
respectable.
pivotal pieces. We, as in like on my team, but Eagles lost some pivotal pieces, and like a lot of veteran safeties. We're gonna try to fill them in with the Quinyon Mitchells and the Cooper DeJeans and the Reed Blanket ships with these younger guys and see where they go from there. So our secondary, what's already been known to be shaky, to me it's gonna be more in question this year because we just those guys we don't have the depth to be able to swap guys in and out and to put guys in certain positions and matchups and shit. So that's where
Hmm.
I kind of worry. Pass rush, run stopping. I think our front four is still very strong. We kept Zach Bond this year. Was able to retain him for cheap. A lot of good things happened. Yes, yeah, I think we are possible to repeat, bro. I'm scared about that part of our defense. Offense is still gonna be up and down. I don't never trusted our offense completely. Just
Yeah, I got
Jalen
one of the
Hurts is
most
that.
talented offenses in the game. But okay, so put a
We,
number on it.
but like I
Man,
don't care for our
offenses,
passing.
AJ,
Like
you got Smith, you got man, y'all got weapons, bro. And Jalen Hurts is proven to be a champion. So get off of him. Your quarterback.
listen,
Anywho,
I
what's
don't do
percentage?
that because I see
Nah.
I'm watching the games and not even the ones that's not on TV.
Bro, what
Them
you gotta
games
be
that's
perfect every
local
time, every snap?
broadcasters, huh?
Or you gotta be perfect every snap. You can't fuck up ever.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying where simple things can be made, simple reads and shit like
Bro, the
that
man won
is
a
not always
championship.
rare,
What
bro.
more do you want from me? What
Hey,
do
the
you
man
want
loves
from
Nick Foles.
me?
He loves Nick Foles, who won a championship.
Love Nick
Right,
Foles.
right.
Nick
He
Foles
loved to back
throw
up his
that
big
rock.
and
Hey, hold on, Nick Foles get back there, throw that rock. Not damn me.
They love
This
Nicky.
guy,
And he
man.
catch that rock. What you talking about? Stop playing
There
with
you
him.
go.
He got a
So get a
receiving
number,
touchdown
man.
in the Super Bowl.
What's
How many
what's a
quarterbacks can say that?
what?
Tom Brady tried that a
I
couple
mean,
years. That didn't work.
yeah, I'm sure
He
we can
dropped it.
go into history and find a couple of them. But what
You're
is your
not comparing. Wait,
probability?
wait a minute. We're not comparing Nick Foles to Tom Brady.
As a
I don't
receiver.
think he did. I think he said receiving touchdowns in the Super Bowl. But
As a
It don't
receiver.
matter what the hell it is. Goddamn.
As
he
a
can't
receiver.
return to nothing. And I don't know. Nick
Nothing.
Folk might dunk that nigga the rock, but I
Tom
think
Brady
he
can
might get.
piss further than Nick Foles. Pick something. Tom Brady better.
Man, listen,
Goddamn.
line it
Bro,
up.
I feel you.
Line
I
it up.
feel
If
you.
they
But
line it up,
round up, I feel like that
that's what I'm
5-2 ain't
saying.
gonna cut it, man. What Nick read? What Nick read in 40?
They're faster
Probably
than
a
Tom
seven.
Brady. I tell
Nah, it's
you
probably
that.
like a 4-9. You catching that
They're
shit,
faster than Tom Brady.
man. Yeah, for shit show. But no, okay. So to get back to my
Who
question
got
to
more
you,
Super Bowl rushing touchdowns?
I said receiver. I said as a
All
receiver. Who got
right.
more
So
receiving
he
hey,
can't do
touchdowns?
shit.
Who
we
got
already
more
know who
receiving
that answer is
touchdowns?
because he ain't been there enough to get that. But okay, so who do you think? What is
Mm.
the percentage of them actually repeating? Non-biased. What do you think the chances of repeating this year is?
Uh, honestly, bro, I'd say I'm putting it up there too, like 40, 45. It's still a
Okay,
chance, man. Like, still a good team. Yeah, they're gonna have to go through the Lions and
What percent did this
other
nigga
team,
say?
Green Bay, 40,
40, 45.
45.
That's about where you at.
I couldn't hear what he said. He started mumbling and shit. Then he started speaking up again.
Oh yeah, 40 by 40, 45. Yeah, I think that they still gonna have to contend with the Lions. Lions was banged up. They didn't have their full defense and offense last year. You gotta play Green Bay. It's gonna get better. Like, still gonna have to go through some tough teams. The Bucks. I mean, they're
Okay.
still gonna be
The
there. So
buck.
it's
Put
the
respect
hey,
on it. That's what we gonna
like it
do
or
right
not,
now is put respect on it.
they're
We need to
competitive.
do
This
They're a
that.
nigga just
competitive
saying
team
teams
in the
because he know you
NFC.
like the Bucks. The fuck?
Nah, they're
You
a
gotta go through the
competitive team in
Giants.
the
It's still,
NFC.
a tough season. We still
Bro,
gotta make it through them boys, the Bears. Them
in
boys
the
real tough
playoffs
this
last
year.
year
They got some pieces
with a
coming
rookie
in.
running back. Hold on, me myself. With a rookie
That shit
running back,
weird.
and our two receiver was hurt. So it was all eyes on Mike Evans, and Big Bait got it done and got them boys to the loss. Stop playing, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking
Again,
about?
like I said, you gonna worry about the Giants, you worry about the Bucks, nigga. Yeah, what are we talking
We
about?
lost
About
to
it.
the Bucks
When
though.
when
So
when
I'm saying the
Bucky go
Eagles
to
lost to the
when
Bucks.
Bucky go to cut it up on y'all good
Last
ass
time they played,
Broncos,
the
oh we
Eagles
punched
lost.
too.
So
Last time the Eagles played, they won the Super Bowl. What are we talking about here?
Last time they played us,
No, last
not
time they played a
us.
game. The Bucks didn't
They
play that
played
game because
us.
they already lost. So you see how that worked? They didn't make it
You
that
just trying
far.
to throw shit in there and throw shade on us. It's all good.
I'm just
When the last
saying,
time
we're
the
gonna talk about it.
Broncos,
Let's talk about it.
when the last time the Broncos
like
Last
it.
time the Eagles played, they won.
good
Last time the
ass
Bucks
nigga.
played, they lost.
When the last time the Broncos win? Nigga, what you talking about?
We in the
What
playoffs
you
this
talking
year.
about?
What are you talking about, lame ass nigga?
And can't do shit with that bum ass
We got
Buffalo
the same amount of
quarterback.
wins the Bucks got in the playoffs this year.
This nigga got a lot of mouth today, boy. Okay,
All
I'm gonna let
right,
you
I'm
have
then.
just
it,
saying,
bro.
there's
We're gonna
still
see what
tough
happens
teams
next
in the
year. We're
NFC
gonna
to
see what happens
contend
next
with.
year.
You still got Washington. Washington also, like, they were a scary team last year. You don't know what they're gonna be
I
this year. So
mean, they got a lot of tape on Jaden, but we're gonna see. If he can do it again, he for real. If not, we seen that before, bro. We seen RJ do it. We seen a lot of people do it. So I ain't gonna give him his flowers just yet. But I'm gonna say, yeah, he might be coming. Jay Daniels might be for real. But we're gonna see. He gotta go through year two. That sophomore slump was what I want to see. If he can, and I don't expect him to repeat last year or even be remotely as good, but if he can still show that he's a knowledgeable, because look what CJ Stroud did. CJ Stroud had
mhm.
an amazing rookie campaign. Came back next year, they had tape on him, struggled a little bit. So if Jaden Daniels can prove that with film and tape and study that he can still be able to get Washington to those heights and make them to the playoffs, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna put respect on bro name. But I gotta see
I'm
it
only
first.
going off of what we seen last year.
No, for
They were a
sure, for
decent
sure.
team.
Good rookie year. Good rookie year. All right, let's keep this show moving, man. We got our next mofo topic. We're gonna talk about what's going on, trending topics, you name it. We're gonna talk about it. Let's get into it. What's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
All right, let's check out what's going on in today's news. Q dot
Yo,
G
yo,
dot. What we
yo,
got, big
is
dog?
QZ Beanstar. Thank you for coming in. Say, well, let's get right into the news. Pretty sure
Face
everybody,
ass.
pretty sure everybody's aware of what happened last night. The U.S. bombed Iran, towed their ass up. Yeah,
Mm.
overnight bombing. From what was reported, they had the stealth. It's crazy. I'm kind of blown at this shit damn self. They
Mm.
had planes that went from Chicago, flew out all the way over there, no gas stops, dropped
Mm.
bombs, and slid before anybody. No shots at them on the way in or out. Stealth, sneaky, Sly Cooper type shit.
So they stole them. They stole
Stole
them,
them,
nigga.
beep,
That's tough.
through the
That's
night,
tough.
fucked them up.
That's tough.
Nigga woke up to get some water
Oh,
and seen shit like, what the fuck is that land? Uh huh.
oh my God.
Called a
Man,
nigga
that's
taking
tough,
late night
bro.
pisses. They bombed 3 cities too, 3 major cities. I don't really know how to say them, man. Fordham,
Mm.
Nantes, and Isfahan. Yeah, don't
Mm-mm.
really know the
Okay,
significance
hey,
of
hey, good
those.
effort, man. Good effort, good
Hey,
effort.
just tow their ass up though, and to the ice and own the cake. What's crazy is Iran got hit, right? We towed their ass up. They sent missiles to Israel, so we stole them. They stole
And they
somebody
stole
else. They said,
Israel.
"Fuck, nigga,
That's tough.
somebody got to feel this." Hold up.
That's tough. That's
Did you
tough.
say the
But I mean, I
ice is
will
on the
say,
cake?
I,
I said, he said, and he said, we too. We buy, like, he was, we, yeah, we buy their head, like, what
we
you
fired on
mean?
them,
I ain't
and then
got
that's
nothing to do with
them
that. Hey,
niggas. They like,
Iran,
oh,
brother.
wait.
I ain't got nothing to do with that crazy shit, man. But I will say, man, condolences to the people that had to endure that kind of stuff, man. That's real tough, man. I know there's a lot going on out there, man, with the Trump administration, and it's wild, man. It's a scary time, man. It's real scary times, man. I feel like I heard this before, man. It was like, yo, you know why they won't bomb America? Why they can't bomb America? Because water between us. They got too much water between us. We got too much time to see shit. So when you say them niggas hit it over the water and hit it without them thinking, that's kind of wild because I know for a fact, I'm sure Iran don't have, maybe they do. I don't know. I want to speak on their culture, but we have technologies that would see that coming. You know what I'm saying? Whether we act on it is a different story, but we're going to see it coming for sure. So I don't know if maybe they ain't got the technology to see that stuff coming, or maybe they just wasn't expecting it. But either or, bro, I think it's a fucked
What
up
if
move.
what if this? Hold on, put this out here. What if the people they got technology to see it coming, but Buddy was on the bathroom break? He had the BGs. You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Take it.
Kind of hard to make
He
light
missed the
of,
signal.
this
He
big
thought it was
bombing,
something
but I
light.
feel you. I mean, maybe he slipped on his
I'm just saying. I was just thinking of it like you got security, right? You got dude watching all the cameras, and they got to go to the bathroom. He had some bad
one
Thai
nigga watching
food.
all the cameras. One nigga, you some movie shit.
Well, hey, that's what it's like.
I
He said,
I
"This bitch not
believe
right
that
now.
they
Boy, don't be cameras."
Well, wait, think about how many people do like how many niggas work the night shift? Like, let's be real, night shift way more dead than the day shift. So it got blew
Fair
up
enough, but
bombed in the middle of the
I
night.
would imagine it's more than one nigga. Okay, let's be.
So two niggas. One was at lunch, the other had to use the bathroom. What are we talking about?
That's tough.
Nah,
So if it's two
I
niggas in
believe
there,
that.
one
I
of y'all
believe
niggas
that
can't leave.
they'll be
Somebody got to
more
be.
sharper to think that they attacks thinking like that. Someone probably's already said that, and it's like, oh, make sure we have night security. Let's make sure we don't
Right,
get caught slipping.
right.
Yeah, I think I just think it was a coordinated attack. However, they hit the 3 cities. They hit it quietly. They said no shots in or out.
So how do you know
Completely
America did it
oblivious
then?
to them
If
getting
ain't
in.
nobody know about it,
No, we talking.
how you
We
know we
bragging
ain't
on that.
capping?
We got
How
that
you know we
chain on
ain't capping?
YouTube.
Huh?
We
They
all
said
on
we was on the
TikTok with the
moon too.
chain.
They said we
He
was on the
said,
moon too. How you know one
hey, we
capping?
got
Huh?
We
y'all
not
chain,
on
Iran.
TikTok without
We
that.
got y'all chain, Iran. Come
Nigga,
get
they
y'all shit
stole
back in
on
blood,
they
fuck
stole
nigga.
on your homeboy.
That's what they
And
said
they
to Marvin the Martian.
You niggas
We
won't
got
be
your
able to shoot
rocks,
us down
Marvin.
fast enough
Come
to
get
get
your
to
shit.
y'all.
come get your shit back. Niggas ain't never come get their shit
Wow.
back.
Dan said
Wow.
that shit. Marvin got caught down and
Hey,
come back and
all
bust some
I'm
shit up.
saying is that's what I'm hearing. Chain got snatched. It we not now we bragging about it. Trump out there live on IG, bragging with the chain. It's going on a citywide tour.
So,
So
well, man, definitely, condolences to the people of Iraq. I don't know what the consequences and repercussions of this may or may not be, but I know we need to start fucking with the Middle East people, man. We need to start fucking with them people, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck really going on over there, but this shit been going on too long, bro. We been fucking with the people since before I was born, bro. You goddamn early Bush administration been fucking with them people, man. I ain't leave them alone, bro. Leave
They
them
got
alone.
they
something
got
we
the
won't.
fire them roids.
They got something we won't. Obviously,
I
we over
guess.
there for a
They
reason.
definitely got something we want. Definitely got something we want. All right, what's the next topic, kid?
I get into the next topic. Oh, look at that. Next topic, man. The next kind of serious one, man. The division that's going on lately and between the black people and the Spanish community, man, is a little wedge been driven in lately about the ISIS attacks and the deportations and the black community feeling like we just gonna sit this one out, and a lot of Spanish people don't feel we should sit this one out.
Hey, you need
I'm a
to
little
hold
divided
on
on
real
it because
quick. Make sure you break those words up because you said ISIS attacks. ICE attacks. What you? ISIS attacks.
ICE,
Whole different. Okay.
ICE,
ICE.
ICE
There we
attacks,
go.
like
Okay.
ICE
There
is
we go.
coming deportations,
There we
and
go.
they
I
trying to
just want to
round them
clear it
up.
up, brother. We don't need no.
Like frozen water.
Technicalities.
Like
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah, like it's hot in Florida. Give me a cup of ice.
Okay, for sure.
So,
So finish your point, man.
just causing a lot of black people are feeling that we should not get involved because when we had our own problems, we kind of went through them ourselves, didn't really have too much stand up. A lot of them went with the Trump administration. We kind of felt slight about it, and we still have ones on our side. It's not saying it's all. You can never put a whole group in a section of people. You can't, you
Fact.
can't do that. But
Fact.
they're feeling like, well, y'all only had our back, and so we not jumping in and helping y'all. And then
Mm.
on top of it, it's been a little debate about them using the N word. Can Spanish people use the N word? So there's a lot of division lately going on in the Spanish and black community, man. I don't really care for it.
Yeah, man. Those are my people. Those are our people, man. I know with the deportation, man. So here's what I say, bro. You got Caribbean Spanish, and you have, South American Spanish. Both Spanish, kind of two different cultures. You know what I'm saying? Um, as far as the divide, I don't know, bro. I just feel like, man, it's always somebody's turn. It was our turn. Then it was the Middle Eastern. It's always their turn too. But now I feel like it's the Mexican turn, man. They always picking on somebody with something. You know what I'm saying? Now I say that to say this: the last administration fucked shit up. They let way too many people come in our borders, bro. Like that's not safe. You know what I mean? We got families, we got loved ones, and they're not vetting these people. We don't know what kind of people we letting in, bro. And you see all the crazy stuff going on online with the dudes taking over the apartment complexes, whether it was not or not real. But the fact that these are even talked about is the problem. You see what I'm saying? So on one side of it, it's fucked up, but on the other side of it, it's cleaning up somebody else's mess. So I'm not gonna really put it on Trump. And maybe they're going about it a little unjustly. Um, I mean, it's a fucked up situation, bro. But to say that if you know black people, then we ain't gonna get involved, bro. That's what we do. We'll look, we'll say, oh, that's fucked up. But when have you ever seen a black person really jump in and be like, hey, what are you doing? Like, ain't none of that going on, bro. Ain't none of that. It ain't fucking with me. That's fucked up,
Right,
Juan.
and we happy
Man,
like,
that's fucked
hey,
up. Not my nigga Juan, man. That's
we gonna
fucked
sit
up.
this out. But
Yeah, bro. They did Juan fucked up, man.
I feel the other side of the coin too because they do. A lot of people don't want to admit it. They do a lot of jobs that a lot of Americans don't want to do, or or a lot of just manual labor jobs. They don't, it is the safety factor. But the ones that do just want to come in and make a better life, that's where it gets sketchy because they're not taking. They come in, they say, oh, they're taking our job. They're doing landscaping. They're doing roofing. I wouldn't take a landscaping job in Florida. Like if I can take a job, if I can come in and strong arm a job, You think I'm finna strong arm a goddamn landscaper or a roofer?
Mm,
Hell the fuck no. Like, man, what the
yeah.
fuck is going? Like, it's not. They're
Well, hold
doing the
on. It depends on where
unwanted
you at
jobs.
though, because you in Florida. So you say that in Florida, then it's a little wild. But in other states, man, you won't be as bad being a roofer for some of these hot ass jobs. Hey, y'all,
Yeah,
just for sure, we
but
do got our medical cards, so y'all start out there. Yeah, Florida, yeah, we got medical cards, man. Y'all don't worry about what we got going on. Make sure you get yours. You want to smoke down here.
hmm
Fortunately, we ain't get past this year, man. We talk about that in another story, but yeah, cuz man, I gotta bring you into this topic, man. What you think about the divide between the essays and the brothers?
Well, for the Blandish community, I don't really care too much, honestly. I'm only tripping on the damn Mexican and American. Oh, also, you said it's only two type of Spanish people. What are the two Spanish people
No,
you
no,
said it
no.
was?
I was saying it's a difference between these two type of Spanish people because he was saying, you know, black people saying the N word, blah blah blah. So it's like the Caribbean, you know, it's a different culture than the South American culture. You know what I'm saying? They're all Spanish, but
now,
it's
do
just
we feel
different
like any
cultures.
race other than black people should be able to say
But who's to
it?
say? But that's the
Let's go
thing,
ahead
though.
and
They
just.
are black. They are black. They just got dropped on a different island, so they still
So
came
we
from the same
allowing it?
place. And oh, well, I hate that we ain't gonna go down this rabbit hole yet because it's a good topic for another conversation, like for a different thing. But we'll talk about that stuff later on because I want to do a little segment called conspiracy theories. But I'm of a person to believe that if you believe in the slave trade and that all that stuff, I'm not a big proponent of it. But if you believe in the slave trade and all that stuff, um, then those people would drop. Let me rephrase my words. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I just have a different theory. But with all that said, they came down this route and was dropped in those islands first before they set foot in America. So it's like those are us. They just different. It was just different. You know what I'm saying? They had different languages, different things. You know, different sun, different culture. They grew up in a different climate, but they're technically still us. You know what I'm saying? So when you say blacks can't say it, like they technically is black, whereas opposed to Mexicans aren't necessarily black. It's just a different culture.
They're Mexican.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, that part. So that's what I was referring to when I said that. But anyway, back to you, cuz, for you was rudely interrupted by whoever called your phone. But yeah,
What else?
you talking about the divide between the blacks and the Mexicans, and then you were saying that there's more than two cultures. But I was trying to refer or clear it up. Well, I wasn't saying there was more than two cultures. I was just saying that there's a difference between those cultures and this culture.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they deport more than just Mexicans. Goddamn me, they deporting anybody. They deporting black people too. So better watch out. They gonna send you back to Detroit. Cute. They gonna
Yeah,
send you
you're
back
right.
to
You ain't
shit. I don't
lying.
know if they're gonna
This
send you
Mexican
I'm
thing, this
from
is
here.
Georgia
more of
somewhere.
I can't
a
get
illegal
sent nowhere.
immigrant thing. Even though the Mexicans are taking the brunt of it, it's more of a legal immigrant. If you were here illegally and you ain't got the paperwork, they send your ass home. So
They
that's
send
what
niggas
I'm
that's
talking about.
born in America home. That's here legally. I send somebody that ain't even from nowhere. They were born and raised here, but they sent somewhere else. They never been there.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I don't think that's what this is. But I heard about that, but I don't think that's what this particular
I'm
thing
just
is right
saying.
here, man. Because they were trying to pass a law like
Your
that, but
name's
then
Peter Alonzo, but you
niggas
got
bring
sent
up
to
the point that
Guadalajara.
if you do start doing shit like that, then you tap it into weird territory because we all technically supposed to not be. Well, I ain't gonna say we all. A
Peter
lot of people.
Alonzo,
Yeah, it's a good point there.
Guadalajara. That's all I'm
He's not
saying.
from Guadalajara. He's from Florida. Anywho, um, yeah, man, sad situation, bro. Hopefully, we can come to some type of understanding, and we can do it maybe a less peaceful, less distracted way. You know what I'm saying? What's so damn funny, man? They
This
kiki.
nigga talking about Peter Alonso, Guadalajara, and sat back like point proven.
It's so funny, man. All right, Q. What's our next topic, man? What's our next topic, man?
Oh
What's
shit.
going on?
Other news, man. We're getting somewhat lighter news. Caitlin Clark stalker. If anyone knew, Caitlin Clark had a stalker. Was arrested. Niggas love
Good
Caitlin
enough.
Clark that much.
Good
Uh,
enough.
in his first court appearance, his words were, and I quote, "Guilty as charged," unquote.
So this
Craziest shit
nigga
I've
out here
ever heard.
quoting gospel.
Nefarious acts. Uh,
This
what
nigga
do you
out here
think about
quoting
that, man?
goddamn
Y'all give
Johnny
me
Cash.
y'all opinion on what you think, man.
I'm
How you
gonna
feel
pull my
about
boy to
Buddy
the stage,
just
man.
outright
Here we go.
admitting that he did? Yes, sir. That is him right there.
I'm gonna pull my boy
First
to the stage,
words.
man.
Buddy
Uh,
look like. Wait a minute. Buddy look like a comedian I saw on Netflix the other day. I ain't even gonna
he
hold you.
pulled this. He said, guilty as charged. What?
That's kind of
Yeah,
wild.
oh
Did he
my
have
God.
he had his pants unzipped?
Oh no. But that guy, this is the shortest trial I'm ever gonna see.
Yeah,
No,
they
we see the
pulled over,
trial like
said
spoiled web
man
or something.
arrested. So listen, it says
That's
a
Big
man
that's
trial.
arrested and
that's
charged with stalking Clayton Clark. Police record shows that 55-year-old Texas man was charged with a level 5 felony after he was arrested at a hotel in Indianapolis after allegedly sending threats and sexual violent message to Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark via social media. That's kind of wild, B. It's kind of
Just for the
this
record, I
nigga.
want you to know, Q, the shortest trial you'll see will be a midget trial. Just for the record.
This guy with the
no
puns,
man.
bro. Lock this nigga up and throw away the key, man. It's a whole lot of reasons I'm saying that, but I'm not gonna get to all of them. But what I am gonna say is,
Put him in the
this
cell
nigga
with
is
Buddy.
sitting,
Put him in the cell
bro.
with
He's
Buddy.
sitting. What is a sexual assaulting sex? How you send an assaulting sexual message to a nigga? Like, was it
Hmm
close up of the dick? Was it close
He
dick?
he he fucking the shit out
He
of her
could
through
be
text.
hitting the phone with the hammer. Huh, huh, huh.
Hey, listen, that nigga is fucking the shit out of her through text. That's what he doing.
That's insane, bro. Yeah, buddy, lock buddy ass up, man. Lock his ass
Hmm
up, man. We don't need him out here. We don't need them out here acting crazy like that, man. Leave our WNBA stars alone. If they like you, they'll fly you out like the dudes do. If they don't
Get
like you,
flued out.
hey, yeah, they
You
gonna
you
fly
trying to
you
get
out.
flued out
Now
by
let's talk
Caitlin
about
Clark?
it. Who me?
Yeah.
Hell no. I ain't trying. No, I'm good. I'm a married man. I ain't trying to get flown out by nobody. But hypothetically, if I wasn't married, hell no. I ain't hell no.
Caitlin trying to fly you out.
Man, look, man. If I do it, it wouldn't be for the right reasons. I promise you that, boy. Definitely out there chasing that bag, boy.
That's what do you think they doing? You ain't out there to fall in love.
I mean, you never know, bro. Shit, I don't know what they are. Sometimes, what if it's just a booty call? They fly you out for a booty call. You going?
And that's exactly what you
Caitlin
getting
Clark
flued
finna
out
fly you
for.
out for a booty call. You going?
With me?
Yeah, you.
I'm in the airport waiting for her to send me over the goddamn itinerary. We talking about here.
You say gate four? Okay, cool. I'm at gate four right now.
Hey, I'm already out here. What's up?
Oh
That type
yeah,
of
man.
time Buddy
Lock
was
his
on.
ass up.
It damn sure
Yeah,
done that type of
exactly,
time.
exactly. But we saying if he was invited, we ain't saying he invited himself. That'll be
Oh, if I was
wild. It'll be
invited,
just
yeah,
like
I'm
Buddy.
definitely on.
If Caitlin was
Man,
to
listen,
invite him out respectfully,
Spirit,
then he's saying he on
it
first
don't
flight. He on the
matter,
first flight
boy.
out. He don't even
It
need for
don't
a
matter
charter.
what's the airline.
He ain't got to be first class. He ain't picky. You know what I'm
She could put me
saying?
on Wright's Brothers Air, boy. I don't care. We
So
getting there.
that's tough.
Right, brother Vince. You not
You trying to
making
go
it.
fall in love? You go fall in love with Kate?
Nah, I'm going.
Hey,
I'm
what if
going
that
to
little?
man.
Hey, what if that little? Nah, I ain't gonna say that, man. We don't want to get too
Anyways,
crazy. All
next
right,
topic. All
let's
right,
keep
let's
going.
go on to the next topic. Oh
All right, what's
man,
the next topic, man?
KD man, in basketball news, man, KD got traded. Man, that shit is mind blowing. They got traded for Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, a top 10 pick, and like some sugar cookies, a handful of sunflower seeds, some Starburst. That shit's crazy, bro.
So, do you think it was a legit trade? Like, would you? Are you cool with the trade? You cool? Are you like,
As for
nah, they
Phoenix
gave too much?
Suns, no, because I didn't want Bradley Beal. That's what I don't want. I don't want another. I want to let go of Ford, who can play 3 to 4, for another guard to be with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. Hell no.
I mean, you can run them.
And
It's a
then
small
Dylan
NBA,
Brooks
bro. You can
is
run them at the 2 or the 3.
Exactly. They all can run at the 2 or the 3. That's the problem.
You got variety. So you said it
But
wasn't a good
it don't.
trade. You said it
No, it
ain't.
don't provide nothing. It was a great trade for Houston
You
because
got a full shooting guard in that motherfucker. What's
what
wrong
was
with
he gonna
those shooting
do?
guards? We got
You
Jalen, we
you was
got
missing a
Brooks, we got.
goddamn point guard last year and like
Yeah,
a
I
solid
would have definitely
big, bro,
blamed,
other
man.
than
Can you take
Bobo.
Brooks out and throw a guard in there? We need a point guard and distributor. But
Need
Houston
a
ain't really
point
got like a
guard.
true point guard.
Huh?
You think about it, Jalen Green ran the point for him a lot more than he would bring the ball up. You know what I'm saying?
Jalen Green is bring the ball up.
I'm just saying, like
Bradley Beal could bring the
Houston don't
ball
have a
up. Like what do
traditional.
we?
point guard. What I'm just
Now,
saying for
now we
Houston,
just got set back even further though. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm just
Like
saying Shingun and KD gonna be hooping.
hooping,
are you saying Houston they finna go crazy?
and
Even
they kept a sewer. Come on, bro.
yeah, well they weren't finna get rid of none of the twins. They those boys are set in stone. There's some young talents. But what I will say is you did get rid of Dylan Brooks, which is defense. KD ain't gonna give you
Trash.
that.
A sewer.
Defense. KD ain't gonna give you that. And okay, for sure. I'm just saying they was there together last year. And then Jalen Green, a young talent. Now you got a 2 year window, and you get rid of Jalen Green. So there's no more potential prospect. You know what I'm saying? You have what you have. And I say 2 year window, but that's like championship window because we expect KD probably play to his 40s because of his game. But you know what I'm saying? A championship window. So it's like the heat is on now, baby. You know what I'm saying? You put a lot of chips on the table now, and you in the
I
West.
don't necessarily think it's bad though, cause you still have Shangoon you can build around, and they got draft picks. They only let they didn't come out too bad though. The second round draft picks they did that ain't. I mean, it's not like history has shown. It's not often that you get a good second round draft pick. You get a guy that can come in and make a huge difference. So
Well,
they
it
didn't give
all
up
depends
much.
on
Like,
that scout, baby. You know what I'm saying? I
like
need to find
I
me a
think
Gil Need to
I
find me a.
think Dylan
Well, I
Brooks
think
is
Gil kind of slid a little
also
bit, but
very
Need to find a joker, bitch.
overrated.
Second round, boy. What the fuck you talking about?
yeah,
I
nobody knew who he
think I
was.
think it,
But,
I do
yeah,
like Dylan Brooks is kind of overrated on defense. Like he's a hard playing defense. I don't like he doesn't play good defense.
yeah, but he's
If
that
that makes
jump player
sense.
that you need to get out there and be aggressive
Like
and physical, and you need that in the playoffs.
Like Udonis Haslam, right?
Well, he didn't play
what does
much,
that
but
have
I
to do
am
with
just saying.
anything? What does that have
In
to
his
do with
prime,
anything?
in his
Huh?
prime, Q-Tub, in his
What
prime,
the
in his
fuck is you?
prime,
What? Like, come on, bro. Get the
real
fuck out of
enforcer
here.
stuff.
I'm just
Real
saying,
OG.
a dog, man. Like Haslam.
Oh, yeah, junkyard. Goddamn it. But like, I just think he's not a great. Like, you don't miss that too bad, bro. I think you can find a player in free agency to come in and be a scrappy player. Like, I still
Yeah.
don't have good players around it. I think Dylan Brooks is that's money off your books, and that's an easy replacement. Like a guy that's gonna come and play. That's a T.J. McConnell. You know what I mean? It's
Well, TJ better than Dilla. We ain't gonna do that. But I
a
feel what you're
goddamn
saying,
a
though. I
Peyton
feel what you're
Pitcher.
saying.
Like these guys. There are guys that come in and play hard.
So you would say that Houston won and Phoenix is pretty much screwed because they got too many assets and not enough product, not enough.
Yeah.
Well, you know what
What are they
Phoenix
gonna
doing?
do?
Phoenix ain't bring all them guards there to leave them there. They finna move some shit around. And now they got draft picks to play with. You know, it's gonna be some shakeup over there. Now, kind of off topics real quick. I'll leave with you, cuz. Do you think D Book should stay through the tear up or should D Book be looking to get the fuck up out of there?
He ain't gonna go nowhere. So that nigga, like,
Oh,
that's his
okay. So
team,
you
though.
think D Book don't want to go nowhere, but would you want to go somewhere else, D Book? If you were D Book in that situation, would you be like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm not doing another rebuild?
No, that nigga, I think he loyal. So when it comes to loyalty, I don't think that nigga going nowhere. He gonna be there until they kick him out, basically. It's gonna be the type of shit that he wanna be there, so he gonna try to sign with him and all that other shit, but
Yeah.
that's all he knows,
Okay,
shit.
well, hopefully Phoenix feel the same way because they might ship his ass out there. He might leave, but we gotta get something for this nigga.
I feel
All
like
right, so
Book
let's
is.
move
I
into
feel like
our
Book's a
next
great
segment,
too.
man. Moving along, we got a couple more segments we're gonna hit y'all with before we wrap up the show. Our next segment is start, bench, cut.
Nice.
All right, start, bench, cut. We got for the first segment, start, bench, cut. De'Aaron Fox, Jalen Brunson, or Jamal Murray. Need a starting guard this year. Hopefully, all three of these guys on the market, but you can only keep two.
That's easy.
What?
Okay, we're gonna cut Jamal Murray. He gotta go. We're gonna start Jalen Brunson and throw Fox on the bench.
Okay, man, he said that shit with no hesitation. So why you cut Jamal, man? You playoff, you champion. Darren with no shit, ain't won shit.
I'm going by skills.
Okay, for
De'Aaron Fox
sure.
has a better
Okay.
skill set.
Okay. So you saying that out of these three niggas, that Jamal Murray's skill set lacks what these two guys can bring to the table?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, respect, brother. It's your opinion. Your
Jamal
opinion.
Murray streaky now.
Okay. Nah, bro. Playoff Jamal is a problem. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's why they at home right now. Because playoff Jamal was a problem.
No, you need more than just that, man. Niggas always be acting like it's one nigga, man. It's a whole
They had
team to
Joker
win
too.
championship, man. A team. It ain't two people on
Hey,
the team. It's
Kobe
five,
and
man.
fucking Shaq won. Fuck you talking about?
They had a team. You act like there wasn't a good role players there doing their fucking job.
Rick Fox,
Team, role player, doing his
Derek
fucking
Fisher.
job. Doing
Hey,
his
dog,
job.
dog.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Not
These guys
doing
play
not
roles,
dog.
bro.
He
Bro,
fished the dog.
you replace these guys
Top
with
point
people who
guard.
wasn't gonna play their roles or who would have added problems to the motherfucking order and not champions, bro. You need guys that's gonna go in there and lock into their roles and be comfortable and play their role. It's part of
They
it.
did. They had goddamn what's buddy name? Michael
Rick
Porter
Fox
Jr.
here.
Go out there and throw a whole bunch of bricks. That was his
Everybody,
role.
yeah, no. Like, what you doing with that MPJ? He ain't contract yet right now. He trying to get some money, man.
He trying to, I ain't trying to lose all that money. He about to go pro some other sports.
I think he contract yet. He might have a year left on his deal, but even still, bro. Hopefully, the boy can get
He
it
almost
together,
done.
man. I like Marcus Porter. I do feel like his window is closing, but a lot of injuries, a lot of nagging. All right, Q is
Done.
probably taking something going on. I hear you. I don't see you, but so appreciate
They
your
did
response. So
Shannon
I'll do
Sharp
my
Q.
list.
They did Shannon Sharp that nigga. Oh, okay, back.
Okay, Q. Oh
I thought they done
man.
got that hatchet boy had you on live. Fucking boy, I ain't gonna hold you.
Ooh. Face
Tough.
ass.
That's
All
tough.
right, Q, you back, man. Start bitch cut. Who you taking, gang?
But man, if it's on me, man, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree with cousin. Like, I'm gonna
So
cut
you
Jamal Murray
starting Jalen.
statistically.
Okay. So you going by strictly numbers. You want Jalen
I
starting,
test
De'Aaron on
in
the Fox
numbers.
cutting. Okay.
I
Oh, I
test
said
in
and
numbers
numbers.
because to me Jamal Murray is he's too streaky. You want more consistency with your player, and I feel like both like the other
You can
guys
argue
gonna
that
be more
about the area.
consistent with what they give you. But Jamal, he averaged less points than both the guys.
Yeah.
I got him more rebounds, less assists. Obviously less assists though. He plays with Joker. Let's not throw that in there. Like
Well, not
it's
only that, he's not the number one guy, bro. Both of these guys have been
so,
number one options on their team, respectfully at one point. You know what I'm saying?
so
So
that exactly.
Jamal
So
Murray's never been the number one option.
if he averages that as a starter, I'm taking everybody else over to start over him statistically.
Yeah, but he's the number two. So who's to say Jamal at number one ain't giving you, 25 and 12 or something like that? You know what I'm
I
saying?
said
Something a
it.
little more. There you go. You don't know. You don't know. He ain't never been number one. So I'm just throwing hypotheticals out there. But I'm just saying,
Listen,
both of these
it's
guys
not
Hypothetically, he
have
like
ain't
he
gonna
shown
can't
average
you.
that.
average that though. It's not
Both
like
of
he
these
can't
other
average that.
guards have shown you what they can do at the number one slot. Jamal hasn't. So let me get to my list, since y'all clearly ain't trying to win no chips. You know what I'm saying? Jamal definitely stand on my bench. I love De'Aaron Fox, man, but he just as streaky as Jamal. And at least I'm putting a champion on my bench. So I'm gonna take Jamal. Jalen definitely starting. That's unanimous across the board. And man, hey, shout out to my dog De'Aaron, man. And he plays for my team now, bro. So let's go Spurs, baby. Hey, we out. Yeah. But he
I
got to prove it, bro. He got to prove it. I want a champ, and I want to prove it, dude. I don't want to do. I don't want to.
So what has
I
Jalen
love.
Brunson proved?
They can give you a 30 piece every night. Fuck you talking about, buddy?
They ain't
What
win
you talking
nothing
about?
though.
Hey, I
Iverson
take it
gave
at
30
30.
piece,
And I'm taking AI too. We talking about who
but he
win
ain't
the
win no
ring?
championship. You gonna take him over Kobe? Kobe won a championship.
Listen, this my team. You did what you did with your team. I'm doing what
I
I
was
do with my team. At
asking.
least I got a champion on the bench. You got a questionable nigga that's streaky that may give you some, may not. Shit, you never
He
I like
know.
gonna
his
do. He gonna
defense.
be
I like
way
his
better than
defense
Jamal Murray
over
come to
Jamal
prime.
Murray's.
And
I
my
like his
dog is a
defense
champ.
way
My
more than
dog gonna get
Jamal
into that
Murray's.
playoff. He gonna show what it needs to look like, and then he gonna turn on that playoff mode. Boy, we got playoff Murray coming in. When my dog getting tired, we get playoff Murray in there. We all right. We good. Just
Nah,
saying.
You the type of nigga
All
that'll
right.
start both of them in the same time. You that type of nigga.
In the fourth quarter, you damn right. All right, let's move on to our next start, bitch cut, man. We're gonna go football with this one, boys. We got CeeDee Lamb, Cuzzo favorite receiver, Amen Ross St. Brown, or Jalen Waddle. Who
Oh, when
y'all
you said
taking
football, I
starting
thought you
first?
talking about soccer, boy. I need to check my notes. Hold on.
Oh my God, man, this guy,
I
he's
had the wrong
born in
football.
America. So
Wrong football.
yeah,
My bad.
just throw that out there, y'all. If y'all believe him or
Okay.
not, but
All right,
Are
Anywho,
we doing?
my
Are we
bad.
doing totality of who they are? Are we doing off last year's performance?
no, we asking who you cutting, who you starting, who you benching, man. All that semantic shit is what you who you like. You got you got to start one, cut one, bench one. You putting the roster together.
I'm
Can I
starting
can I start
St.
two and bench
Brown.
one?
Mm-mm.
Or start two and cut one? Because my offense got three receivers, and one of these
Okay.
people don't fit my
So
goddamn.
you need a one in the slot. I'll give you that. You need a one in the slot.
Oh, I'm putting
Okay,
Amaya in my one. I'm putting Jalen Wall in my slot. CD Lamb, I can go.
Mm. One of the best route runners in the game. Got to get out of there. You say. Mm.
Hmm
he can hold my water
So
bottle for me. I need niggas to
so
hold
hold
water
on. You doing
quick.
last
Get
minute,
that,
cuz?
get
Let's
that
Hold on,
go.
quick
hold
to
on,
him.
hold on. Let's put this on the
Talk to
record. Let's
him
put this on
now.
the record. So Q, who do you have as your start bench cut on the record?
I'm St. Brown, Jalen Waddle, and I'm cutting CD Lamb.
So who you start out of those two though? You start St. Brown and you
St. Brown, yeah, yeah.
okay, and then you bench your Waddle. Okay, for sure. Cuz, real quick, who you like? I know probably what you're gonna say, but let me hear what you got, brother.
Man, I don't got nothing more to add than what Q just said.
Okay, okay. I think y'all sleep on my boy CD Lamb, bro. I think y'all boy sleep on CD Lamb. And this is why I say that too. When it comes to availability, that's why he makes my team over Jalen Waddle. Availability, bro. Boy, Jalen
What you gonna
Waddle,
put him at tight end?
I'm gonna put him at the slot.
He damn sure
Problem
slow.
101. CD Lamb gonna run that slot. Fuck you mean? One of the best route runners in the game. Nigga,
So
keep
you gonna leave the
up.
speed up? You gonna put the speed on the sideline?
Yeah, run flies, run goals. And deep outs and cut. Digs. Yeah, I'm gonna get
Who
it
running?
right.
You just said him and St. Brown. That's who you keeping,
Yeah, say Brown, he's gonna be my starter.
and then CD Lamb in the slot. You gonna get rid of Jalen
Well,
Waddle.
he'd be my bench, but technically, yeah, he'd be my slot. And then yeah, my dog Jalen Waddle, as electric as he is, bro.
That's what I
He
said. You gonna
paper.
get rid of the speed. That's what I just said. We saying the
No,
same
but
thing. All right, go ahead.
he paper, bro. He's speed, but he paper. I can't take no piece. I don't want no piece of glass on my team, bro. I need niggas that's gonna be able to take a hit and keep it
Man, if
moving.
you want CD Lamb, you might as well get Jimmy Shockey. They're the same person. Big and slow. The fuck?
What's up, bro? Shockey could never. He could never. Stop it. We're not gonna do this, man. We're not gonna disrespect my dog CD, bro. One of the best route runners in the game,
I'm
bro.
saying,
We're
so
not gonna do
you
this,
said
bro.
you're starting CD over Amar St. Brown?
Mhm. I said I'm starting around St. Brown, and CD's gonna be my bench, but he will be my slot guy. And
Mm.
Waddle can take his paper ass on. And no disrespect to my dog Waddle, bro. Amazing football player, bro. Very electric player, bro. But availability, cause you always preach that to me growing up, bro. What's the best ability, bro? I need somebody that's gonna be there. I can't trust him to be there every day, every week. I know guys gonna get banged up. We're gonna have some injuries, but I take these two guys that's more proven to be there than Jalen Waddle, who ain't there when I need him. So
He gonna be there when I need him. He gonna be right where I need him to be.
you gotta put his ass in one of those cryogenical freezers and
But
freeze his ass
deep
till you
down the
need it.
field, exactly what he
Keep him in
gonna
a
be
bubble
where I
wrap,
need him to
suck
be.
nigga, so that nigga. All right, man. Next one on the docket, man. Start bench cut. We doing a duos edition, man. Which duos are you taking for your NBA roster, man? We're gonna do other sports too, man. We love football and basketball. That's where we at, basketball, football guys. But we're gonna do baseball, do some soccer. I'm not the most hockey guy, but I do some hockey. I know some names. So we're gonna definitely do some other sports and then also just do other start bench cuts, celebrities, food, whatever topics we feel like going. And if y'all like with this segment, make sure y'all drop some ideas in the chat for us, man. Let us know what y'all think. And let us know, obviously, some topics on what y'all think we should start bench cut, man. All right, cuz. Get to our last start bench cut. We're going duos. I'm going to start with you, Q, because Cousin led off first two times. I'm going to start with you, Q.
What?
We
I led
got,
off.
oh, you did lead off last one. Okay, so yeah, back to cuz then. Okay, so we got JT and JB. You got Ant-Man and Jew. Or you got the two boys in the finals right now, Shay and Jalen. You need a duo. Build your team. Who you taking and why?
Okay. Fuck all we talking about. Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle got to go because Julius Randle's get scrubbed.
Yes, sir. He the
Um,
liability.
yeah, they got there.
Just know that.
Um, I'll take give me Mr. 30 and the sidekick, so give me Shea and J Dub for the starters, and then the goddamn
Mm.
Jalen, goddamn and Jason for the bench.
Former champs can go on the bench. Okay, respect, brother.
I
Respect.
I I agree with him up until I switch it. I put Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown to start, and Shea and Jalen Williams on my bench.
Off the bench.
Not bad
Okay.
either
So
way.
you
Like I
put the 30 on the
always,
bench. I figure.
you
Because
know,
I'm a 30 nigga my damn self, you know what I'm saying?
Jason Tatum can give
But
you 32
obviously,
though.
Jason's gonna get 30
yeah,
shooting
he also can
33
take
pointers.
30 shots. All right, 33s
They
and
both
them
gonna
shit.
shoot 30.
For that
Man, he gonna
reason,
get 30 shooting
even though,
15 free throws.
man, anyway, like I
Yeah,
said,
free throws don't count to your shot attempts unless you make them. You might make the
like I
shot to
said,
get fouled for
y'all
a shot
sleep
attempt to
on
count.
Drew Randall, bro. Y'all sleep on Drew Randall, bro. I get it, bro. He might do a little ISO bag shit, man, but you can get 25 a night, man. You know what I'm saying? You can get 25 and 8, 25 and 9. Yeah, and he's stretching the flow out. You know what I'm saying? And he getting that
Julius
payment bang
Randle?
like we seen him doing the playoffs.
Oh no,
Huh?
Julius Randle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Liability.
Bro, all these niggas liabilities if you really want to
Liability.
put it out
You
there.
need liability insurance with him
But
on the floor. Don't
they
make him
all
sign that
have bad
waiver.
games,
We
bro.
are
They all
farmers.
have
Bump,
bad
bump, bump, bump,
games.
bump, bump. They said that's what you need,
Our
boy.
sellers. Boy, what are we talking about? When the world needed
I
him
like Jalen
most,
Brunson, bro. And Jason Tatum over red ass, even though I don't like him, I'm not a idiot. You need him on the fucking team. So I'm forced. I'm forced to take this nigga, bro.
You
Because
ain't
of the
forced to do
duo of
shit.
like
him and JB.
put
Yeah, the
Rudy
fuck I am,
Gobert in
bro.
there with Ant Man.
Nah, hell
They be on the
no,
bench
nigga.
too. Fuck you talking about?
Boy.
I mean, they
Hell
both be on the
no.
goddamn cut
I
list.
know, but goddamn, I need something else because Mike
Like get
Con
them
somebody
niggas
because
on out of here.
That's tough.
that's
I'm talking
tough.
Because
about.
Ant Man, out of all these niggas on this page, bro, Ant Man is my favorite nigga out of all these niggas,
He
bro.
is too. He's weighed down by his sidekick though. That's his problem.
Yeah, his Robin is more like goddamn Aquaman. With the Wonder Twin powers, like we had the two
Dog,
twins,
do that.
and then when the two bits turn into like they get the two rings together and they turn into like a mop and a bucket and shit. That's what Julius Randle like. Goddamn me, like they the Wonder
That
Twins,
nigga
but
is the
Julius Randle turned
bronze
into a
knee.
bucket while goddamn Ant Man turned
Whoa,
into a hawk
whoa.
or something. See what I'm
So
saying?
wouldn't it be Ant Man be the bucket and then Drew he be a mop? Am I
No, I'm
saying something
saying,
about
but
that?
No,
they
listen,
Yeah,
turn
let
into
me
weird
the
shit. Is
bucket.
what I'm
I'm trying to
saying.
go with you.
listen.
Julius Randle turned
Ant
into
Man
toilet
is the
paper
nega
while
chin.
Ant Man turned into a goddamn predator or something. See what I'm saying?
Listen,
Not Chris
Ant
Hansen
Man
type
is
I
the
predator.
feel
Either.
like
nega
Drew Randall
chin,
get a little
and
bit of
Julius
hate
Randle is the
right
bronze
now.
knee. That's what I'm
Maybe even
saying.
unwarranted hate. But I feel
Hey,
where y'all
cuz
at, bro.
you watch
Unfortunately,
you
he gonna
watch
have to get cut.
Danny Phantom. That
But I
nigga
would
is the box ghost.
Mm-hmm. That's why Danny Phantom before.
That nigga is the box ghost. That's
That
what
nigga
he
going
if
is.
I'm
ghost is what he
putting
doing.
Shea and
Nigga
Jalen in my
disappear.
starting lineup, I'm putting JB and them boys on the bench, and unfortunately, I gotta cut my nigga Ant Man because y'all all right. Even though I was trying to throw some jazz back for my dog Jew, he is pretty ungoddamn consistent, especially when he's got the playoffs, man. You know how many tickets this nigga blew for me,
And he a
man? I'm
ball
like, Jew,
stopper.
what
Go
the
tell him what he is. He a
fuck,
ball
bro?
stopper.
This nigga, bro.
He a ball stopper.
I mean, I don't care about the ball stopper. So is Jalen Brunson, bro, but you can't go
And
out
but
there
Jalen
and
Brunson at
put up
least
9
contributes to the
points, bro, in
team
the
with the ball
playoff series,
stopping.
man.
Jalen
You
Brunson
feel me,
ain't on
bro?
this list.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. He talking about
I
ball
take
stopping.
him
A
and
lot of
Cat
niggas stop
over
the
them
ball in the
niggas.
offense. What I'm saying is you can't go out in the playoff game and put up 9 point game. I can't rock with it.
Hey,
Can't
Jalen
rock with it.
Brunson and Cat
Give
over
me Jalen
Ant
Brunson
Man
and
and
Josh Hart over them niggas, man.
man, come on.
Jalen Brunson and Josh. Okay, now you just
You
saying.
should have
Okay,
put
we
Paolo
ain't
and
gonna do that.
France up there.
All
Might
right,
as
yeah, we're
well.
gonna keep it moving. Y'all niggas just
Might
gonna
as
keep
well.
disrespecting these boys like that. We'll
It's
keep it on
crazy as
moving to
fuck.
our next segment, man.
So Kyle Kuzma and goddamn.
Yes, sir.
Here we
And
go, man. Let's
Giannis
move
up
on to
there.
our next
I
segment,
took them
man.
niggas.
And this segment is Cuzzo's favorite, of course, Dash Dilemmas. So this is where we bring up a few of Dad's dilemmas and put y'all in some hypotheticals and see how y'all respond to them as dads, man. This is the competitive dad show. So I thought it'd be cool to add some dad shit in here, man. Cause I don't really like this segment. Maybe we keep it, maybe we don't. But we're gonna try it out for now. So for our first question for you illustrious dads. Now, I want to know your opinion, and this could help or maybe not help some other parents out there because people gonna go by their own shit. But opinions help. Opinions matter. So, your kid wants to sleep over at a friend's house. You've never been, or that he's never been to. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Your kid wants to sleep over at a friend's house that you've never been to. You've never met the parents, and you don't know who they are. Do you let them stay?
Absolutely not. I ain't gonna lie to you though.
Goddamn me. Look, I'm tell you right, goddamn now.
How close is this friend that I ain't met the parents yet? This is the crazy part.
Well, you
They
know,
ain't that
kids
close.
at school got friends that you may or not know. You know, you might not know the parents and shit. They real cool at
Y'all can
school.
hang out. I'm gonna come pick you up late though.
Okay. So now
Like,
ain't doing that stay the night shit, huh?
after I meet them, after I pick you up late, chop it up with parents, see the house a little bit, see what's going on in the motherfucker, and yeah, I'm not, I can't
You gotta
trust
fill it
everybody.
out. Nah,
I
you
don't
ain't
need my
lying,
kid
brother.
getting crawled
You
on
ain't
by
lying.
roaches. I don't know what y'all got going on.
What? And then on top of that, I'm even more stricter, bro, because the fact that like I don't really let Joe stay out. Like his mom more lenient to that shit than I am. But I don't trust parents, bro. Like you can be cool as fuck around me, bro, but I don't know how you is when you on your own, bro. And you ain't finna do no funny ass shit with my son, bro, because we all crash out about ours. So I always try to
Hmm.
avoid that situation. I don't really let him. I don't let him sleep out too much. I mean, he got a couple friends that he's grown up with. I know their parents. Most of them are just single moms. I'm comfortable with the single mom, even though that's probably. But I was more comfortable with that. Yeah, I'm saying that's where I'm at with it. So,
Sexist.
what about you, cuz? What
Um,
about you, cuz? You let one of
I don't know
one
what else you
child?
want me to add to this goddamn, because it's kind of weird. First off, we're gonna start with that.
What you mean?
Niggas
Let's put it in perspective. His kids don't ever ask to sleep any goddamn where, nor would they ask if anybody to sleep over there. So that's probably why it sounds weird for him. But continue.
I want to give a caveat. We're gonna go back to the last segment since I got time. I got time today. Okay. No, I think I should talk about it. Like shit. Don't let them stay over there. Fuck. That shit was kind of lame. Like that question there. Like I get why we asked it, but I feel like we can come with better questions than that one.
Well, we get better with time, baby, like wine. But we just get to
Okay,
going
but
and
I'm gonna
stuff.
answer
And
the question.
sometimes,
Answer your lame ass
yeah,
question because the people want to know the
answer
answer.
that question, man.
Give them the
Answer that
answer.
question.
Fuck that.
How
Don't
would
let them
you
stay
go
over.
about
They're
it
gonna
though
try
for
to get
future
raped or something.
references?
And there you go.
How would you go about it for future reference? Would you want to meet the parents eventually, or like, is it just
So what? I
no
want to
and
meet
that's
them.
it for forever?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, like,
Is it
So
no, hell no, always no? Or you gonna be like, hold on, let me meet him first, and then we'll go from there.
I'll say if their mama say it's okay, then it's okay.
What if their daddy says okay?
No, I'm saying if my kid's mom says it's okay, then it's okay.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So you'll let
So
the baby mama kind of handle that, vet them a little bit, and then she's like, yeah, they
yeah,
cool. Then you'll be like,
but
all
go
right,
check them out, see what they on, see what they talking about.
for sure, for sure.
And then if she like you need to come see, then I'm gonna come see what they talking about.
Okay. But if they like
If
you
I
need to
go
come
in
see,
there
and
and
be
it
like,
don't smell like weed, you can't stay the
nope.
night. What you talking about?
you
The fuck?
Nah,
Who the fuck
yeah,
don't
we
smoke no
do this
weed?
over here. Sorry, I know we smoke.
stupid.
We don't smoke in front of our kids. Anywho,
That don't mean your property don't smell like weed. I had niggas come to my house plenty of time like, bro, this smell like in your yard, nigga. It smell like damn, dang,
we
what?
got ask that shit and try to kill it as much as we can. We speak for everybody. Now, go to our
I
next
don't try to
question
kill
that
shit now.
cuz. Go to the next question that cuz probably hate, I'm sure. But your kid, I know he hate this. We already talked about this a little bit. Your kid wants a $300 birthday party, bounce house, custom cake, characters and all. You were planning to keep maybe under $100, about 100. You know what I'm saying? I love 100 for you. What's your move, man? You saying yeah? You
All
dropping
right,
like
so let me go
200?
first. Let me go first. Get this out of the way. Get this out the fucking way. Let's start here. Let's start here. If you only plan on spending $100 for your kid's birthday, you need to save that money and do something else because you can't afford your kid's birthday. Let's do your home. Let's do your work there. You need to save that and try to invest that into something else. So maybe next year or like in a couple of weeks, you can just do something for your kid. Then it don't got to be the day that they was born. But if you
Where did
only
they
got
go?
$100 budgeted, then you need to make better life decisions.
Where did
We're
they
gonna let's
go? Where
start
did
there.
they go? Hold on, though. Hold on. We can't do that because some people struggling. They got some shit for going on.
I know, so
But
they need to take that and buy some food.
you basically saying that if I got $100 and I'm saying, look, baby, we ain't gonna go crazy this year. I'm gonna get you a little cake, some ice cream, have your friends come. We go to the park, hang out, go out to the pool. That's a boo ass birthday. That ain't going. Nigga. We ain't doing that. That's trash.
I'm saying you might as well just give them $100.
I guess in today's generation, that works. But growing up with me, man, you get a cake, ice cream, hang out with the boys, we at the pool all day, go to the park. Like that's a fun day as a kid for me. But I guess in this
That shit.
generation,
Look,
that shit over
so the problem is this. Your question, like, if the kids say they want a $300 party,
with. Mm-hmm.
so I'm saying they ain't say that, you didn't say
On
they
a
just
hundred
want to go
dollar
to the
budget
park.
though. On a $100 budget though. You know what
No, but that's not it. The kids don't want that. They don't want to go to the park for free and eat some cheap ass Walmart ice cream and cake. They don't want that.
I'm saying? That's tough. That's tough, man. Ain't no wrong with Walmart kicking that free. Now, I don't
They
get
got the worst
I ain't
cookies in
gonna
the fucking world. Walmart got the worst cookies in the fucking
public
world,
cookies,
bro. Fuck what
bro.
you talking about.
It ain't public. You ain't doing it right, man. Shopping in
But I'm
America.
saying though, like for real, if the kid wanted $300 and you can't afford $300, that's not even a VR headset, nigga. That's barely a TV.
I mean, you know,
So
today's
you got
economy is
life problems. You need
true,
to really
bro.
go ahead and
Everything is inflated.
configure your life and see how that's going up because $100 I spend that on blunts, nigga. That's just on like a Tuesday or something, nigga. What are you talking about? That shit crazy work.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Well, okay. There you go. That's also blessed. Cuz, I mean, Q, what you at with this, man? You driving them extra 200?
Yeah,
Yeah. You
I
gonna
ain't. The
drop them,
cousin said
man.
it though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
It's
you ain't
crazy
gonna
work.
finesse
If
the
you ain't been
birthday, get the
like
cake and
prepping
ice
ahead of
cream.
time either, like you know your kid birthday kind of coming up in a sense, right? Like, you ain't.
But you got bills due that week, bro. You got to
You
pay
can
all
save
these
a
bills.
dollar a day. My bad, I ain't mean to interrupt. But you save a dollar a day, have more than $100 from the last birthday to the next birthday. You save a dollar a day, you can already afford more than $100.
Yeah. Some people don't do it like that, though, man. Some people got that 365. You know what I mean?
Shit crazy. My bad, I mean
366 is
interrupt. I'm
easy.
just saying, nigga broke. Ain't no way.
Hey, Q, finish your stop, man.
Nah, I'm saying like
If I got
you know
$100 on
your
a
kid
birthday,
birthday
but you ain't got
coming
no more
up.
birthdays, bitch. We was it Jehovah Witnesses? We don't celebrate birthdays no more, bitch. What are you talking about? I got $100.
Yeah, to finish your stop. Shut drunk ass, man.
My bad.
Go ahead.
Nah, you can't. What? Cause he right though. What can you? I don't. I can't. I don't want to get into it without like talking too much about my end,
Mhm.
but I spend more than that on Robux. Like,
See what I'm saying? On a
you know
Tuesday, my boy.
Oh,
like,
Lord. That shit cost, boy. 20 hell, 20 hell, 20 hell, 20 hell. Yeah, we
like
ran
yeah,
through that
I spend
motherfucker.
more on Robux, bro. Like, that's crazy. I
No.
mean,
I mean, I will say in today's economy, bro, with everything being so inflated, $100 does seem a little cheap. But my point was to say that you don't necessarily need money to have a good time with your kid. You know
you
what I'm saying?
don't,
Like,
you don't,
there's
you
other
don't.
things you
But
can do to
like,
celebrate that birthday,
you can
and
do that on a
and still make
regular
it a
day
good
too,
day.
though.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
can go take you to the pool and buy pizza and shit on a regular day too.
You still gonna spend $100.
Like,
The
you
fuck?
know, I could do that. I could do that same budget on a regular day. I just have
right,
$100 in the middle of goddamn August.
right. This guy. All right. Well,
Listen,
that's our second that dilemma, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, two sides of that fence, man. Feel how you feel about it. I definitely agree with y'all, though. I'm gonna drop that 300 for my bed. I love my kids, man. So I'm gonna do what it got to take, man. I'm gonna get out there and shake it, make some money. I ain't gonna show no ass like I was probably gonna say. I know you gonna say some funny shit, but I'm gonna make it happen normally. My business and what I do for a living to get that extra bread for my
but all I'm gonna
birthday.
say is this: if a nigga doing what they normally do the other 364 days before this, and didn't have enough for a $300 fucking bounce house and some ice cream and shit, why can't they go out there and sling a little thing for a little train? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about.
Hey, listen, 'cause they
Hmm.
might be married. If you're not married, hey, do what you gotta do, brother. Shit, sling a little thing. You know what I'm saying? For a little change. Shit, hey.
I don't know,
For the
man.
baby. For the baby. I'm just like a little thing, my baby. All right, last
I'm
question,
saying.
man, for Dad's Dilemma, man.
You telling
Your
me a bitch
kid.
only got 10 of these? That's it. Just 10 of these right here.
All right, big
10.
baller.
That's
Calm
it.
down. Calm down, big baller. Your kid wants to play an M-rated game, GTA Call of Duty. They swear that they've seen worse on YouTube. Are you letting them play, monitoring them? Are you saying, hell no, not happening? Or do you explain to them why they can't play the game? You tell them, like, now you can't do it, explain why. Or you know what I'm saying? You letting it rock out. What y'all, where y'all at?
I got an issue with that question. So here's my issue with that question. How old is the kid? And if they've seen worse on YouTube, why the fuck you ain't peeked in and seen what the hell like on YouTube they watching every now and then?
Okay, so let's say this. Rated M is 17. That's 13. We'll say that.
13, nah, you good. I'm
I was
explain
fucking
something
at
to you.
13. I can't even hold you, dog. What we talking about?
I got arrested at 13. You know what I'm saying? So
So y'all let y'all 13-year-old play some GTA, Call of Duty, let them
I
do
let
it.
my 3-year-old play GTA.
yeah,
The fuck?
I don't recommend that, parents, but yeah, each his own.
they
Each his
they
own.
understand the concept of it. And then like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to
Nigga
you.
got that
If you
three.
let them play
Nigga,
Roblox,
No, CJ
Roblox
was
got
at
some
3
wild shit
playing
on it too.
goddamn
I was just
GTA,
see what they
boy.
was doing though. I be pushing the buttons, having fun, and like yeah,
But
flashing
all I'm
cool,
saying
but
is too, like if
they're
they're
telling
playing
that nigga like
Roblox,
y'all finna go rob
Roblox,
you, motherfucker. That nigga ain't no need to do it, man. It's
Don't
just
have to be prostitutes. Don't get them in the car. They're gonna start shaking.
so the props get the car sale, whatever you do. But
say don't stop over
so
no street. Don't stop on this
so
street
so
right
you
here.
saying you cool with it 13? Okay, let's do it like this then.
So think about this
What
though. Hold on,
age?
I mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
If you play Roblox, Roblox has crazy shit on it. So like, can't say just because the game is set the way it is and it looks the way it is worse because that it looks
Yeah,
friendly,
but you could
but that
put
also got some
parental you
weird
could
games
put
on it.
parental locks on Roblox where they can't play certain games.
Yeah, you can. You
So
also can
it's the
put.
same thing.
You're right.
You know, so but okay, so let me say this then. What age would you say at this age it can't happen? Like it's too young. I know 3 is for me. That's he wild. But what for
I
you,
think.
Q, is
One.
too
He can't
young.
even hold a controller. The fuck?
I think. I think it's all depending on your child too. I think that's a little subjective because every child is different. So, what your child may be adapt to and understand at this age, the next child. So,
Right.
CJ may understood at 3. God damn it, Vonnie don't. You feel me? Like it's something different. Like you feel me?
No, for
And I'm
sure,
a
for
big
sure, for sure.
advocate of if you ain't finna call me in here every 10 to 15 seconds about what to do, you got the game. If you gotta keep asking me how to play it, nah, get off. I'm gonna hang it off this
You
then.
don't
This
need to
ain't for
play.
you.
That's too much for you. That's too
It's
much for
too
you,
much for
boo boo.
you.
Fair
It
enough.
ain't. You too
So
confused.
I'm at a spot where like I ain't gonna lie, my son's been gaming probably since he was about 6. We started him young, like most parents. And at the beginning, I didn't let him play wild games. I let him play GTA. I didn't let him play Call of Duty and shit. I let him play kid games and shit. But I ain't gonna say by the time he was probably like 8 or 9, yeah, he was lighting on Call of Duty. I mean, I don't know exactly what he started because I ain't really greenlight it, but I wasn't. I'm a big opponent. As long as it ain't affecting what you're doing in school and at home and ain't turning you, do your thing. But my son, he a good kid, right? He already know. So I guess for me, I would say probably like 9. At that 9 age, they probably done seen a lot of bullshit out there, and a little video game carnage ain't gonna kill them.
But
You know what
this is
I mean?
why I said
Would you
it's
let your
subjective.
9-year-old play the titties game on PlayStation?
No to this game. No to this game. You can play a little. Well, you know what? Yeah, you play to the game. What's
He
the
can play
difference
the
between
titties
sex and
game?
violence? I mean, sex is violence, violence is sex. You keep it away from your kid, but they're gonna get exposed to it at some point. So at 9 years old, if I'm supervised and I'm watching, make sure you don't get too crazy. Yeah, let's play to the game. See
So
what it's about. I ain't never played it, so I'll probably be intrigued. See what it's about. Play it to the game.
You want to play the
that's why
titty
I say it's
game?
Play
subjective
to the
too,
game.
because
What the titties looking like? The animated titties. All right.
Oh, man.
So. All right, for sure. So let's keep this thing moving, man. I want to try to keep the show in about 2 hours, man. We rounding up on time here, so we're gonna get into these last couple segments real quick. This next segment is our baddie of the week. Um, it's my boy Dizzle section. He's not here today, so I almost feel like we should we say this section for when Dizzle here? This is only once a week, and so I was gonna let Dizzle kind of do his thism on that one. So we probably should say
That's
baddie of the
fine.
week for. We'll save it for next time for y'all, man. We got baddie this week. She baddie. But y'all will see it on the next episode. We'll probably shoot that sometime this week. Our goal is to get y'all about 3, 4 episodes a week. We all got lives outside of this, but that's our goal, man. We just starting off.
Who got a life? Shit.
We just starting off, so we just trying to, have some fun with it, man, and see what takes us with it. We also do competition. Uh, we compete with each other in everything we do, video games, sports, everything. So that's why in competitive dad show because we're super competitive and we love gaming and we love competing in
Shout out
sports.
Tony,
So
man. Hook a
we
nigga up with a new controller. These shit's weak as fuck.
fact. But we're gonna be doing some more stuff, man. We're gonna be getting out in the public and doing some competition. So y'all will see some old footage that we had released and didn't release, but we're gonna re-release. So my dread's gonna be real short, but we're gonna put that
What?
out, and then we're gonna also be putting out some more stuff in the future for y'all. So stay tuned for that stuff, man. We're gonna be hitting y'all with some good content. Should be fun. See some old dudes get out there and see what we can do. And make sure y'all follow our gaming, Twitch, Competitive Dad Gaming. We're gonna start live streaming over there a little bit more. That's something that we definitely discuss. We do a little bit here and there, but we're gonna really try to get into it and give y'all some cool, fun content, man. We some goofy dudes. We have fun with it. So if you fuck with us, make sure you like, subscribe, tap in with us, man. So we're gonna move into the last segment, which is our final segment of the day, which is our banger of the day, big banger shit. Let's get into it. All right,
That's the banger
our
of the day,
banger
really?
of the motherfucking yeah, it is a banger, bro. That's a banger. Yeah, that's all a banger. That's
That
a
was
banger.
not a banger of the day music. That was.
Hold
We
on,
need better banger of the day music. Go ahead.
Here you go. So our banger of the day is coming from our bro Polo Bleeze, man. What we try to do with this banger of the day is show love to these underground guys, these lower tier guys that are trying to come up in the game. Show them a little light on our show. Um, Tap in a lot locally, but again, we're gonna tap in all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You might get some celebs on here, some big stars. So today we're gonna do some local underground stuff, but again, we're gonna be all over whatever hitting our heart that day for that banger is what we're gonna get to y'all. So today's banger of
Mm-hmm.
the day, before we get into our outro, is my bro Polo Bleeze. Let's check him out, man. Let me know what y'all think, man.
Switched it up, I took a different route. Now I'm getting bigger knots, name getting bigger now. Still buying bigger fire. Now I'm getting bigger looks and I'm on the road again. I don't need no friends, I just need more in. When you pull up to my trap, just know I got them bows in. When you pull up to the spot, you gotta put the code in. Industry so full of shit, these rap niggas ain't sold shit. Takashi gayer than a bit. Fuck nigga done told shit. Cracker jam me up. And I act like I ain't know shit. Just called my lawyer and I took him to the dope bit. Booked up lately, I've been having heavy motion. I'm plugged in, I call my dog, he got him by the boat. Shit, however you want it, I get it. Yeah, that's my theme song. Everybody eat around me, I put my team on. Everybody strapped around me and they got their beams on. You hit it up, we hitting back, we playing ping pong. Pardon me if I'm wrong. Ain't no hesitation, retaliation, what we on. Bitch, we pulling up cause we ain't playing on the phone. Can't nobody ever say they ever put me on. We on. Pardon me if I'm wrong. Ain't no hesitation, retaliation, what we on. Bitch, we pulling up cause we ain't playing on the phone. Can't nobody ever say they ever put me on. Time to rewrite my goals. Trying to find cheap flights for hoes. Fly mine and fly bike with them bows. How I hit it. I make them double back for more. Try to leave it long, but them packs ain't never moving slow. What I got in Frenchies, probably could buy a Phantom. How it's looking. I probably should be selling pandas. What it look like. I probably could be a scammer. Had plenty guns. Then I'll never be in jammers. If I did it, I'ma do it. I ain't putting nobody in no pamp. I'm from Tampa. Retaliating prayer, they no cameras. For what they said, nigga, we standing on that Anna. I'm really worried about feeling these pigs in this rapper. Run it up so we can chill after. I'm still trying to write that meal chapter. So we can talk about how I did it and how I feel after. Man, I came about the pounds and ounces. Yeah, I do it for them real trappers. Pardon me if I'm wrong. Ain't no hesitation, retaliation, what we on. Bitch, we pulling up cause we ain't playing on no phone. Can't nobody ever say they ever put me on. We on. Pardon me if I'm wrong. Ain't no hesitation, retaliation, what we on. Bitch, we pulling up cause we ain't playing on no phone. Can't nobody ever say they ever put me on. We on.
Yeah, okay. What y'all boy think of that, man?
That bill was straight.
We on.
The one nigga.
Was Major Plays and Polo Breeze is the guy's name? If I'm not mistaken, the other guy's name. My bad about your name, bro. I should have caught that. But what y'all think of that, man?
Said that bill was straight. And then the one dude looked like a fat Malcolm from over here.
Malcolm was all broke, man, growing up. Yeah, that's inside shit. Yeah, Major Plays is that other dude's name. So
But it was
Major
straight. That
Plays,
bill was straight.
Polo Blues. Yeah,
I
yeah,
fuck with Low, man. Right there, I mean.
yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll make some good music. What you think? What you think about that, Q Dot? My music
Like,
connoisseur. It's my music connoisseur right here, man.
I like the song, man. Fuck with it.
Yeah,
Good hook. I like the beat.
well,
What's lit?
well,
I like that.
for sure, for sure. I told Low, man, I played this for my other homeboy, and they ain't like Major Plays. I thought Major Plays was straight. You know what I'm saying? I got to get used to his stuff. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was straight, but they was fucked up about Polo verse. I'm like, man, Polo, he should just do the whole song. I'm like, nah, that dude was straight. I thought that dude was straight. I mean, I'm a big Polo fan, so I fuck my nigga low. He got that cadence about him, man. Yeah, all that. I like him, but other dude's straight though. I fuck with him. So
You talking
that's
about
all,
Fat
man.
Mouse? Fat Mouse, great. You all right?
Man, that's heavy set, man. I don't call him fat, man. He's heavy set, man.
Okay, Big Mouse.
Big man. I fuck with it.
Full
Big player, big
Mouse.
man. So y'all, man, y'all should check out that video on YouTube, man. It's the song is titled "We Go," by Polo Bleeds and Major Plays, man. So y'all go show them
I
boys
said
some
we
love.
on.
Check it. Yeah, we. What I say? What I say?
We go.
I don't know.
We high. That's what I should have said. Nigga. But nah, we on. Y'all go check that out, man. Show the boys some love, man. So, yeah, boys, we did it. We officially went through our first full episode of competitive dance, man. How y'all boys feel, man? How y'all boys feel, man? Y'all feel we
Oh,
deserve?
Cub
Should we
whipped
get
out
one
the
of
shirt.
these?
I should have whipped out the shirt.
You
I
want to
feel
get
as
one of
though
these?
that we ain't even putting on another thing. Are you gonna put them in post production or something?
What you mean?
Like the little sound effect sounds that we was doing.
Nah, man, I ain't get to get to them. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's back here in the back office. I'm doing a lot. I'm trying to navigate a lot, but on the next
Hmm?
episode, I gotta hit
About
some of
finished,
these
huh?
up, bro.
Huh?
I ain't gonna lie. We spend all day trying to put these together for y'all, man. I ain't even get on them for y'all, man. But hold on, I got one for 'em. I got one for 'em. Let me see. See, another thing too, bro. They all over the place, so I really gotta organize them too. But this is how I feel like we did it. That's that's not how I feel like we did it. I don't know how I played that. I mean, I don't know. That was a premonition of how we did. I thought we did better than stop the cap, but
Without the count, no.
I don't. You know what's crazy, bro? Is I don't even have my audience on here, bro. I have my audience board on here, and it ain't up here, man. What is this? That's Jordan. I mean, I've been playing all type of extra stuff. My bad. But yeah, I'm gonna get it together, man. I gotta organize it, man, and get my stuff together, get my notes, because it's all just kind of like, yeah. But I think we was money. I also think the show was.
Huh?
It was
Well,
nice. You hear, look, I said that show was.
hell no,
Yeah,
I ain't hear that shit.
bullshit. I need probably my other shit in. I won't make it too loud. I'm gonna get it together, man. We day one, baby. We can get it all together. I probably gonna have to see if I can add the soundboard in so they can just hear the audio through it. So I'll
Man,
probably
are
end
we
up
still
running all.
recording
I
or we
got
done
another thing
recording?
called loopback. I just probably run through my audio. What'd
Is
you
all
say?
this being recorded?
Yeah.
Oh shit, goddamn.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, it's our first show, baby. I'm gonna cut what I need to cut and keep what I need to keep, but you know.
It's being recorded.
Oh, cause I got man, we need to cut the camera. I need some shit. Oh, cut the
They got the
camera.
camera. Got a problem in this thing.
You cut the camera, bro. You cut the camera. You done. Let's cut the camera to Q, man. We got this NBA finals for the hop on. Y'all know we about to hop on the game, man. We're not gonna be live streaming tonight. We're gonna try to get a little traffic going with this first. But once we get going, we're gonna be hitting the live stream. So after the show, y'all can come check us out on the live stream, playing the game, watch the
Chop it up with
game,
us and fuck around
chop
and
it up
laugh at
with
us
us.
because we suck.
Yeah, we do suck and we goofy as hell. So, um, but it's been real, man. I appreciate y'all for checking us out. I
Some
appreciate
niggas
y'all
think
for
they
listening.
good. I'm sorry.
I'm good. I'm better than him. That's for damn sure. So
Better than who?
the owl.
You crazy as hell. Who got the best center? We already know. That's why you're not center no more. Because you're too
Oh, you
little.
a rebound because he got rebounds one day. Now he the best center all of a sudden. That's
That's
incredible.
tough.
What it is,
Hey,
incredible.
call me Angel Reese. Fuck is you talking about, lame ass nigga?
You
That's
heard what he
wild.
said out of his mouth. Yeah. Adrian Reese. And they got that. What you call it? Q? Me bound in that motherfucker.
Me
You
bound.
say me bouncing? What you said?
Whoa.
This nigga
Me bouncing.
wildin'. Hey
Me
man, cut the
bounding.
camera. Cut the camera.
Me bounding. Wow, B. Real shit.
The fuck did
All right,
y'all
man.
say?
Yeah, listen, we said me bounding, like a me bound. Instead of a
Man,
Oh,
rebound,
just
me
me
cut the
bound.
bounding.
audio.
Okay,
Mute us for a
okay.
second. Mute everything for a second so they can't hear and just we can hear.
All right, man. We're go get with y'all boys, man. Y'all be cool, man.
Yeah, man.
It's ending now. I'm trying to wait for everything to go